everyone, welcome to Nature's Magic live sale. This is a part 2 from last night's live. I haven't been 100% lately, so I had to end the live a little early, but now we're here as well. So I've got a Saturday and a Friday night live for this weekend. I didn't really advertise that I was going to be doing a live today, so whoever shows up will show up. Also, if you want to see part 1 of the live, we showed obsidian. So I should also mention we sort of have a bit of a theme on the table this week, which is crystals for shadow work. So last night we delved into obsidian, so we showed our jewellery in midnight obsidian. We don't have any black obsidian jewellery, just midnight lace obsidian. We have some crystals in black obsidian. We showed gold sheen, silver sheen obsidian. And what else did I do? I'm just having a look, and I think I just did hypersthene. I didn't get through a whole lot last night, was not feeling quite up to it, but I'm feeling a bit better today. I'm a little less bubbly than I usually am in my energy, but I'm feeling a lot better after having a good rest, and a pretty low, I was going to say low, lazy and slow. Worked out to be low. That's what came out. Slow morning. But yeah, we're here now. So, oh, hi Gaynor, how are you? Welcome, welcome. So we'll see who jumps on today. I have quite a lot on the table to still share with you today. We've got Smokey Quartz, Bloodstone, Sunstone in Iolite, which is what I've got on today. It's one of my favorite crystals to wear. It's got some really beautiful properties. It's a bit more of an uncommon crystal, especially to see in jewellery. We've got some beautiful crystals in it as well. I've got some lapis on the table, terahertz, and what else? And numite and hematite. So there's quite a bit there to get through. We're going to be doing at least 15% off most things, and a bit more on some of our older stock for clearance. And I'm really happy to do a bit of open shop today. So if there's anything in particular that people want to see in other crystals or other pieces of jewellery that we have on our website, feel free to ask, and I'll let you know what I can do in terms of a good deal for you. So I also just wanted to mention I did put up a blog on crystals for shadow work yesterday. So if you don't know what shadow work is, it's really just doing the inner work about bringing more awareness to the parts of ourselves that perhaps we've rejected, or that we don't accept, or that we've repressed, and learning how to accept and integrate and love those parts of ourselves to bring them into the light, so to speak. So by being able to accept more of yourself and the parts that maybe you perceive as being unlovable or that you reject, it really allows you to live in a way that is more deeply aligned with yourself and your soul, and also can bring you so much more joy, because it actually does take a bit of an emotional toll on us when we feel like we can't show parts of ourselves, or that we're afraid of other people judging who we are. So it's really powerful work to do. It's something which I would highly recommend doing with the guidance of a professional if you've never done that sort of work before. But I know for some of you, maybe you've been in therapy for years, or you've been doing inner work for years, and you may be more familiar with this stuff. So crystals can be a fantastic energetic tool for support, for when you're doing this kind of work, to help clear energy, to help keep you grounded, to help bring more insight and awareness to those parts of yourself that perhaps are hidden. So that is what shadow work is all about. The blog that I have online does share a little bit more specifically about the crystals and that I'd suggest, and why each of those works, and different ways in which they might support you. So yeah, there is I've probably focused more on crystals that are helpful for uncovering some of those hidden truths, or for shining light into areas which may be opening up, like your awareness and your insight. But also there's other crystals like for emotional support, and for self-love and forgiveness and that sort of thing, which I haven't added to the table. But if anyone is a bit curious to know like what certain crystals might help them to support them through specific things around shadow work, just ask, and I'm more than happy to share. So hi Gaynor, just sharing, thank you. Yeah, I am I think daytime you always feel a bit better than in the evening when you're not 100%. Like doing an evening live was probably a bit of a stretch for me last night. I really just wanted to be pretty much laying in bed, and I've like all morning I had I lay in bed. I think I woke up at about 7. I didn't pull myself out of bed till 9, so it was a luxury to be able to stay in bed. No kids, no one else, just myself. And then I hung out with my cat and my bunny for a little while and just took it really easy this morning. Hey Kim, hey, how you going? So yeah, my energy's just yeah, you know what it's like when you get a virus. Like I'm not really sick, but I just have really low energy in my body. I feel fatigue. I also do have a thyroid condition, and sometimes I know that kind of gets a little bit more activated when I'm not well. So I feel a bit puffy in my face and a bit kind of just sluggish. So anyway, we're here, we're doing the thing. So that's the main thing. And I'm happy to be here anyway. So all right. Oh, let's hope it can take some of this flooding away. Oh, I know that I'm glad to hear. I'm assuming you're okay, Gaynor, because I know you're kind of in that area. So yeah, sending my thoughts out to anyone who might be affected by those floods. I honestly don't even look at the news very much, but something popped up on my feed. I was like, oh God, okay, that's no good. Clearly, I've been living under a rock. But anyway, yeah, I've been probably not really focusing in on other people's stuff. I've been in my own little cocoon lately. But anyway, I'll turn the camera around. Let's have a look at the table. Kim, your favourites on the table today. We've got lots of smoky. So yeah, I'll just quickly share. This is what we showed on last night's live. So we have, if you want to look at any of the stuff that I've already shown, that's also fine. You can ask me to come back, but I'll prioritize things that I haven't shown yet. So we have gold sheen obsidian. There's some really beautiful pieces of gold sheen in there. So everything on the table is at least 15% off. I was doing, I think, 20% off a lot of the obsidian. We also have gold sheen crystals, midnight lace obsidian in earrings, and I think there's one pendant left in the midnight lace there as well. Midnight lace obsidian is a bit more of a rare type of black obsidian. It's more a recently discovered one. Fantastic for psychic protection, and it's a bit more of like a lighter energy than a regular black obsidian. We also have silver sheen as well. So I've shown all that last night, but if there's anything that is catching your eye, I'm happy to show you again. You can find all of these things on our website too. The goddesses, I've also got silver and gold sheen obsidian. I've got bracelets in both as well. On the table, I also have Numite, which is a very rare stone, but really powerful for shadow work. We have hematite, which I haven't shown for a while, so I'll do these today. Smokey Quartz we'll do today as well. Loads and loads of Smokey Quartz, which is just such a great stone to wear and work with all day, every day. It's got to love Smokey for its grounding and its clearing and its strengthening properties. So yeah, I'm just happy to be around all the Smokey today. I need lots of that energy, I think. Hypersthene I showed last night, but I'm happy to show any of those pieces again as well. No, this is live, Romney. We're here. I did a live last night, but I could only stay on for a couple of hours, so I wasn't feeling well. So I only did a small, I just did obsidian and hypersthene last night, but I've got the rest of the table to show today. So yeah, you're here in the right place at the right time. Hi, Susan. Hi, Imelda. It's not Halloween yet. Can't think about October, but can't believe it's already near the end of May. I know, we're already like practically halfway through the year. It's absolutely crazy, right? Yes, we are here live. That is correct. Okay, so we also have bloodstone. This is bloodstone, but we've also got dragon's blood. I've just got a couple of pieces of dragon's bloodstone. Some beautiful chrome diopside. Great for emotional renewal. Sunstone in Iolite. I've got a piece of that on right now. One of my absolute favorite crystals, because I love a bit of sparkle. I'm such a magpie. And also I've got a little bit of lapis, but we've got more on the shelf. And I've got terahertz too. So this is what we have. This is also what's currently available in our auctions, which will end tonight. So I can show those pieces. I didn't really show them properly last night. The auctions are going for a few more days, and then we'll be finishing those up. Haven't probably had as much of a response to them as I probably expected, so I think we'll probably just I'll probably just start doing a broader sale this week. So we'll definitely have at least 15% off, like what we've got on the table of a lot of our stock. So yeah, you can expect some online sales this week. And moving towards the end of the month, oh my god, this is the last week of May. Holy moly. Do you know, like, what is it, Tuesday? I think we've got a new moon in Gemini. Tomorrow there's actually a really big astrological shift. We've got Saturn moving into Aries, which Saturn does a big shift every couple of years. I think it's every 2.5 years. It shifts into a different sign. But we've got Saturn moving into Aries, and that will be for like, I think until September, and then it goes retrograde and then moves forward again in February next year. But Saturn is the planet of structure, of like how like I was going to say rules, but yeah, it is rules, I guess. So structure, rules, the way things kind of are. What's the word? Oh my god, I've lost my words lately, guys. I find I get such brain fog when I'm sick. It's so annoying. My words just disappear. Anyway, what was I trying to say? So Saturn, yes, father planet. It's connected to rules and structures. So things to do with, I was reading something earlier, and it's I think the last time it was in Aries was 1999. So if there was like certain things that might have been going on back then, you might find a resurfacing for healing. So all of this shadow work stuff that I'm focusing on at the moment, it's because there is a lot of planetary influences at the moment which are kind of asking us to go a little deeper, to uncover certain energy and mindsets and limiting beliefs and things like that are keeping us stuck. Because if we don't choose to shift them, often life will present opportunities to help us move things along. So it's easier when you do things by choice. Anyway, here we go. Didn't miss the Iolite. No, we've got that coming up. In fact, I can even start there if you like. I'm happy to start with the Iolite and Sunstone, feeling that vibe quite strongly. I'm wearing a piece of it right now. I'll take that piece off because it's probably one of the most gorgeous pieces that we have. Good evening, good afternoon. Yeah, look, I'm still not 100%. I think it'll take me another few days to shake this off properly, but I feel like I'm not so congested. It's just my energy needs to restore a little bit. So definitely feeling better than I have been though. So this is, you can see all the beautiful Sunstone in Iolite. We've got 2 pendants of Sunstone Iolite. This one on the left is a higher grade, as you can see, but they've also got quite different price points. So I'll show you this one first. It is the only piece that we have in a pendant at the moment. Code is 876, and that one is 343. So there's 15% off at least off this section. Otherwise, I will give a bigger discount on certain pieces. So yeah, this one's 343, 15% off, code 876. You can see how much beautiful Sunstone is in this piece. So the properties of Iolite with Sunstone, it combines the properties of both. So Iolite is a third eye chakra stone, and it is all about activating your spiritual vision and your higher senses. So it's really great for developing your insight, visualization, intuition, having a clear vision of truth. So it's quite a powerful one for doing inner work, hence why we've got it on the table for shadow work as a great crystal to work with. And then the Sunstone part of it is all about bringing forward positivity, shining the light of awareness and onto those parts of yourselves which maybe you have had hidden or repressed, and helping to bring those parts of yourself forward for healing and to feel that more of a sense of joy in yourself. So I feel like Sunstone is just such a beautiful, joyful crystal to wear and work with. So the two together can really help to call forth some of your more positive attributes. So this one is 160 and code 2912. I'm going to do a bigger discount on this particular piece. So what would that be? I reckon I'll do this one for 120 today. Code 2912 is 120. So that also has some beautiful sparkly sunstone. So we've got just the two pendants of sunstone in Iolite. The two above are just Iolite. Hi Kiralee, how you going? And Bridie, yeah, look, I'm a bit better today. I'll be honest, I've had to down a couple of coffees and I'm on the caffeine to pick up my energy for the live. But at least it's daytime and I have more energy than I did at 8 o'clock at night last night. So speaking of, I'm going to have a quick drink. Could I see 2912 on? Yes, of course. I'll put that on now. All right. So this one, Christy Lee. Where are we? There we go. So that is, sorry, I've got my hair stuck. All right, I'll just show you with a bit of light. Try not to get too much reflection. So you will get little sparkles when the sunlight hits this piece. So it does have some nice nice sunstone in there, but it's got a bit more of the iolite. So that was 2912, so 120 on that one, which is a very good price. The other one, which is 343 and then 15% off, which is the higher grade. This one does have a lot more sheen and sparkle to it, but that is a really high grade sunstone in iolite piece, and that would look absolutely beautiful in the sunlight. So that is the only two pieces that we have of that. It is not one that I have come across in this quality before. I don't know if my supplier can or will get more of that in, but that one is absolutely stunning. It's so beautiful. Probably more beautiful in person than on the screen. This one also, you can see it's got more of the sunstone in there all the way through. The iolite is, there might be a bit of quartz in there as well. That one's also got a hammered setting. So they've got slightly different styles there. I'm just going to put the new price on that other iolite. So we'll put that one in as a special live price of 120 down from 160. Now we do have two gorgeous quality iolite pendants as well. So you can see some of these actually do have a bit of a shimmer in them still. They could be microscopic little bits of sunstone in there, or it could be something else. You can see it's got beautiful shimmer. It reminds me of a night sky with the stars. Isn't it so pretty? And look, when you go sideways, you can actually see it's quite clear as well. Beautiful quality iolite. They are bracelets as well. Yes, that is code 874, 118. That one is 15% off. And I have one beautiful little flat rose faceted iolite as well. Getting more distracted with the other piece. It is a very sparkly piece. Also 118 and code 855. That one's also 15% off. So you've got 15% off these three, and then that one has got a bigger discount down to 120. I'll show the bracelets next for you, Gaynor. But first I'll just show the little I'll just show the small pieces on a 2mm collar. I think that little marquee iolite is quite gorgeous actually. I know there's a few of you that like your smaller pieces, so that's a nice simple one. Showed Zoe the palm stone and she said thank you. Yay, I'm glad she's happy with that. Yeah, I saw your post last night. I couldn't really comment on it because I was literally about to fall asleep and I was very cheekily scrolling on my phone before I went to bed last night. But yeah, I'm sorry to see what's been going on. It's pretty horrible. Like I'm dreading, like that's one thing I'm dreading about my boys growing up is like all the online, you know, gotta be so like with all the gaming and stuff that they do, it's really hard to be able to keep an eye on everything, isn't it? But online safety is so important, especially for kids. So that is the faceted one. You can see it gets a nice little bit of a sparkle. These will look gorgeous on little micro beads as well. I'm just wondering if I don't think I've got iolite in a micro bead. I was meant to show micro beads today. I completely forgot to put them out. So if anyone wants to see micro beads, just ask. We've got an amazing range of, oh God, I think we've got over 60 different stones in micro beads, and we'll do a sale on those as well if anyone wants to see them. All right. Oh, that's really horrible. That's definitely not a best friend thing to do. that's devastating, like seriously devastating for her. Because like, you know, I guess especially when it's someone who's been close to you as well, like that just, yeah, that would hurt even more. I'm really sorry to hear that. That's, yeah, really crappy. I'm glad it's an ex-best friend now. All right. So Gaynor, you wanted to know about the bracelets. So I don't have many Iolite bracelets. I don't know if there's Sunstone in these. You might find a little glimmer, but most likely not. So the 8mm round Iolite is $28. I have a little nugget bracelet. So the little freeform nugget is only $12. We also have some faceted Iolite. Now we've got the beautiful faceted bracelets. These are so pretty. They make really good little gifts too. They're a real good price point. That one is $36. So the bracelets are all 15% off. I can definitely grab out what we have if people are interested. So I'll just double check how many we've got in stock. Love to see Smokey Quartz in micro bead. I don't actually have Smoky micro bead, Bridie. I tried to get some and they were out of stock actually, so I'll make a little note to ask my supplier about that for next time. Next time I do an order. Smokey Quartz micro bead. All right, I've got that down as a request. Definitely have got well, they're not micro beads, but small beads I know I can get in tanzanite and iolite, but I was just thinking, what have I got? But yeah, not smoky. I haven't seen smoky recently. Take an 8mm for you, no worries. I'll just grab them out one moment. Oh, I think that was the last one. I've only got 2 left, so that's my last one. I've only got one other one left in the round, and then I've got a few of the nugget ones left for $12. Interested in micro beads, please, from Susan. Oh, Danny, hey, how you going? Welcome, welcome. So what I will need from you is just for you to send a message to my page with your email address if you decide to purchase something. We send invoices out on Monday, and to actually claim something, you just have to comment sold and the item code. So for example, if you wanted to purchase this little pendant, just say sold and code 874. I do ask for codes just because sometimes there's a bit of a lag between when you comment and when I see your comment, and sometimes I've moved on to another piece. So rather than just saying sold or claim or mine, you can use any of those words. Yeah, sometimes Facebook filters out those comments, so I occasionally don't see it. If I don't see the comment and I haven't acknowledged it, just pop a little emoji, like any emoji, and say claim or mine or something instead of sold. But yeah, basically that's how it works. And yeah, if you have any questions, just ask, and I'm more than happy to answer. We do have a website, so everything that you see here is actually on our website. I'll just put the link up now. You're welcome to have a little browse on our website as well. There we go. That's our link. So yeah, we're a well-established online business. We mainly do jewellery, but also crystals as well. We've got beautiful customers you can see here. But yeah, we're welcome. I'm sure everyone will make you feel welcome. But yeah, if you've got any questions, just ask, whether it's about the crystals or if you're just curious about anything else, just feel free to let us know. Cool. All right. So I'll keep going with the rings in Sunstone in Iolite. So I'll start with size 7. We've got, from 6.5. So we've got 6.5, 7, 8, 8.5, 9, 9.5 is our largest size in the bigger stones. And then I've got an 11 in the different style of Iolite there. I do actually have a couple of smaller size 5s up the top there as well. So we'll start with these ones. So all of our jewellery is in high quality sterling silver. They're all very well made, and we do actually have a jewellery guarantee with most of our jewellery. So what that means is we offer a 12-month warranty against any manufacturing issues. So if a stone fell out, and that was not due to like, you know, misuse or, you know, like dropping the stone or something, we will cover those sorts of things. So we stand by the quality of our jewellery, and you can buy with confidence. We also do 7-day returns. So if you really don't vibe with something, or you buy a ring that doesn't quite fit, just let us know as soon as you receive it that you want to make a return, and you can send it back to us for a refund or a store credit. And the other thing is we do free shipping on orders within Australia over $250, and upgrade to express on orders over $400. So I think that's all the main stuff to let you know. We do Afterpay and ZIP Pay as well. So if you see something that's a little outside your budget, you can always use those services at checkout as well. Cool. So as you can see, Sunstone, this one's got a little bit of the beautiful sparkle of the Sunstone in the Iolite. Really beautiful high quality stones in these pieces. This one is 188 and code is 668. Hi Nicole, we'll be buying some from the show last night, Gold Sheen and the Broomstick. Oh, no problems. I'm not sure if you've already messaged. I didn't see a message this morning or before the live. If you know what you want, you can just go ahead and let me know now, and I'm happy to pop them aside for you. No worries at all. So next piece, this one also has beautiful sparkle with the Iolite. I'll take my flash off as well, just so you can see what they look like without more light. So you still get a bit of a shimmer or a sparkle without a direct or a bright light, but obviously when you like get them out into sunlight or natural light, you will see so much more of the beautiful sparkles come out. So different style with the split band. All of these settings hug your finger so comfortably as well. Love that one. That is 188. I have a feeling they're roughly all a similar price. So these are all 15% off, you guys, unless I give a bigger discount. So 662, 6.5 is the size. I've got another 6.5. Now the next one I think is just Iolite. Beautiful match with that pendant. So this is only Iolite without the Sunstone. You can see the clarity through that one as well. Beautiful high grade piece. Actually has a really nice sheen inside, which must mean that there's perhaps like a bit of microscopic something in there which gives it the sheen. So Iolite is also sometimes known as water sapphire. It does sometimes have that beautiful deep blue, almost more, well, it is more of a violet blue, but yeah, sometimes it does have that nickname. So that is 150, code 659. That's a size 6.5. So you can see how beautifully these settings are made. Really nice high polish on them, and high quality finish. Oh, thank you, Gaynor. Thank you. Appreciate your testimony there. Next is, oh, I love this piece. This is a size 7. It's got this amazing silvery, like silvery layers through it. Almost looks like a big wing in the middle. I love that piece. Some people might consider that a bit of a flaw, but I think it actually adds to the beauty of the piece. That's why I chose it. It's quite uncommon to see it with that beautiful, such a big silvery flash in the middle. Adds quite a lot of beautiful character to it. That one is 150. That is Iolite, code 656. And yeah, so Iolite is very much a helpful stone to wear if you want to really open up your third eye, your psychic senses. Also, it's actually quite a calming stone. I find it has like this calming expansion where it like really does remind me of looking up at the cosmos, at a night sky with the stars, and just that feeling of like an open expansion into the cosmos. It's so yeah, I feel like a really strong, not just a calm feeling, but it's like that connection to all that is. That's what I kind of get with it. So this is the next size, which is a 7. So size 7, again, they've all got that beautiful finger-hugging setting. This one has a bit more of a sparkle of the Sunstone inside. Beautiful deep colour. 188 and code 670. I find them such mesmerising pieces. They really have quite a bit of magic to them, these ones, don't they? Okay, so the next size up, so we're going up to size 8 now. So this is just Iolite. Oh, that's a beautiful color, isn't it? The violet. I think these would work quite well for anyone who does violet flame work. So the violet flame is to do with transformation. So beautiful Iolite there. So again, you can see the gorgeous setting, such a beautiful high quality setting on this piece. And all of this silver is regularly tested to make sure that it's free of any impurities like cadmium, lead or nickel. So it is a high quality sterling silver. So 188, that one is code 655. So just Iolite, no sunstone in that one. And these are all 15% off the marked price. So next is, oh, you can see the sunstone in this one. So sparkly. I should call it galaxy stone, I reckon. Sparkle and rainbows in crystals always calms me down and I find it super relaxing. Definitely. There's, as I said, there's something about sunstone in Iolite for me. I could wear it every day. I love it. This one sits nice and flat as well. Rectangle shape. And that one is code 666 and that is 188. So I should just quickly mention the discount available on that one. We'll bring it down since they've all got about the same price. So it'll bring it down to about 160. And next is an 8.5. So we're moving up in size. This one's got really nice clarity and transparency and lots of nice sparkle through it as well. Could be a nice match actually with the pendant for shape. Probably got more clarity of the Iolite than in the pendant, but you can see it's got all that gorgeous sheen. So that one is 661 and 188. I'll take my flash off so you can see how transparent these are. They're beautiful gem quality Iolite. So even without the flash, you can still see the sparkle. And last one here is a little bit bigger and a little bit more expensive. So this one was $250. So $250, that will come down 15% to $212.50. It's a nice big stone. So that's got the split band. You don't really see much of the split band though, because it's quite a big stone. Fits the width of your fingers. But yeah, lots of beautiful shimmer in that one. That one was code 663. That's an 8.5 and was $250. So 15% off the $250 brings it down to $212.50. Okay, so next one is size 9. Now this one I'm going to do a bigger discount on. So this actually would match really nicely with the $120 piece. It's also on sale. So if someone wants to get a really good deal, you can get a matching ring and a pendant. This is $185. Let me see what I can do off that one. I'm going to make that $130. So yeah, that's 55 off. Code 1999 was $185, now $130. I'll just put a special mark down on that one. All right, so we've got 130 on that one. Okay, another size 9. This one is beautiful quality as well. So just wanted to put it out there. If you guys are after any particular crystals or jewelry, or you want to see anything today, just let me know. I'm happy to do a bit of a walk around the shelves to show other things if you're not really kind of resonating with what's on the table today. Code 667 is 218. So that's also a 15% off 218. That will bring it down to 185. So 667, 218, now 185. The next is the larger size, which is a 9.5. This is just Iolite. Wow, look at that colour. Almost has pinks coming through. That is magnificent. Pinks and blue. So 9.5, gorgeous stone in that one. And that is code 654 and 218, so that will also be down to 185. Next is size 11. So this design, we've got in a couple of other stones than just Iolite. So lots of filigree design there. That is 136. I will bring that one down to 95. So 95 on that one. Code is R3608. So R3608 if you want that one. I'll put 95 on that today. Okay, I've got 2 more rings. These are the petite sizes, so we only just recently got these in actually. This design here I've actually can get in other stones. So that's quite a cute design. This is a size 5, so very petite size. We do have a few size 5s for petite fingers, and also we do have even a couple size 4 or 4.5s as well, but not many. So that's code 653, so it's a 5.5, and that one was $85. That one is 15% off. And I also have this design. I've also got this in more than a size 5. I'll have to go and double check what other sizes, but if anyone likes this design, I'm happy to show what else I have in this style. So we have lots of different stones and different sizes in R3726. That one is $70, and I've got 15% off for that one as well. Can you see the super sparkle pendant? Absolutely, it's a really stunning quality piece, that one, Bridie. I'll take the flash off as well, actually. Let me take flash off. You can see the colours a bit more in the Sunstone then. I really want to take this into like natural light to show you, but claiming 653 for Glenda. Thank you, Glenda. That's the second last one I showed, right? Thank you. Do you want to see that pendant on again, Bridie? Just let me know. Okay, yeah, so that was this one again. See it on for size? Yeah, for sure. Yes, it's very similar to yours, Kiralee. It's the same quality. So there was, I think when I very first got a couple of these in, like I literally just had 1 or 2 pieces, and then I claimed a couple more of what they had in stock. So that's the size of that one, Bridie. You can see it in different lights. Okay, so that was that one. Now I've just got a couple of bracelets. I don't have any drop earrings in Iolite, but I do have a few pairs of studs and the bracelets, and then we will have shown all of the Iolite jewelry. Then I do have some beautiful crystals of Sunstone in Iolite as well. Okay, so in the studs, I've got this is the smallest pair, really pretty colour. It's a pale Iolite. They are $64. These are all 15% off. Code, what's that? 00. I can't read that properly. I think it's meant to be 006. Just say pair 1, studs pair 1 if you want those ones. This will be pair 2, which is a larger size. Yeah, it is probably a little larger than you would normally go for, Bridie. That's true. But if I come across something smaller, I'll get a couple of smaller ones in if they have any more in stock. So $95. They are also 15% off. Oh, that was code 006. I don't know what the code of the first ones were. Just can say first pair. And then this pair here is a deeper Iolite, much darker in colour. And they are $56. And that's pair 3. I'll hold them all up for size. I'm just trying to think if I do have any Iolite little drops. Just a sec. No, we don't have any drop earrings in Iolite at the moment. We must have sold out. I think, actually I do have some more studs just up behind me on the blackboard there. I think there might be some more Iolite there. So this is the first pair, the size. So this is a nice medium size. Hey Denise, how you going? I'm located in Melbourne, so we're an online only store. This is actually my business from home, so unfortunately it's not an in-person place to come, but we do our live shows, so you're welcome to ask to see anything that's on our website. And we do regular live sales every second Saturday, although I've kind of and every second Friday, but I've just mixed it up a bit because I did go live last night, and normally I wouldn't be live now, but I did a short live last night, and I'm sort of doing the second half now. So you've caught us at the right time, Denise. So whereabouts are you located? Are you in Australia as well? So this is pair 2 for size. So we are showing Iolite jewellery at the moment. All of our jewellery is high quality sterling silver. That was pair 3. So all of the studs are high quality sterling silver, which means like with sterling silver and earrings in particular, you'll know if you've got good quality sterling silver or not, because quite often if you ever get irritation in your ears after wearing silver, sometimes it's actually not the silver that's the issue, but sometimes it's that they've got cadmium, lead, nickel, other things mixed in there with the silver. So if it's not a high quality silver, sometimes you can react to the silver, and people think that they've got an issue with silver, but it's actually the other things. So our silver is regularly tested to make sure that it's free of any of those impurities. Would I be able to see the smaller Iolite? Yeah, of course. So I've got the 2 there. I'll show both again. So there was this little one here, which is a beautiful quality Iolite. You can see it's got a bit of a sparkle in it. So this is 15% off 118. Code is 874 if you want to claim that one. Or we've got the faceted one, and I'm happy to show those on my neck for size for you as well. That was 855 and also 118. I'll quickly pop them on so you can see. It's nice to see a couple of newbies here. I'm curious how you found us. Did you find us via our website or just via Facebook? So that was the size of the little marquee shape one. And I'll put the other one on to compare for you. And that's the little faceted oval as well. So that was the 2 little pieces there. If you would like to claim either of those, just let me know the code, or if you can't remember the code, just say the faceted or the cab, and I'll pop one aside for you. So if you do claim, we just need your email address to send you an invoice, and we do invoicing on Monday. So yeah, just be aware that you can buy direct off the website, but I'm offering a bit more of a discount at the moment than what's online. So yes. Oh, your husband found me. Oh, awesome. Oh, Lisa, hello. Oh, that's great. You guys found me on Facebook. That's really helpful to know. Thank you. Yes, I don't always know how people have found me, and I always find it interesting to know if it's like just, through an ad or through just randomly something pops up on your feed. You just don't know. Anyway, I'll move on to the crystals of the Sunstone in Iolite. Could I have a look at the one underneath on the left? This one, yes. So this is a high quality Sunstone in Iolite. So you can see all the beautiful rainbow sparkles. That's all the Sunstone. I've just been on since about 1 o'clock, Lisa. I was on last night, but I've had a bit of a cold and I haven't been feeling 100%. So I kind of ended it a bit early, and I'm on this afternoon kind of as well. So wasn't meant to be, but here I am. Would I have any Alexandrite rings? I don't have rings, but I do have pendants and I can get rings. So I'm happy to show you what I've got in little Alexandrite pendants. So that's $343. That one is 15% off. So would you like to see that one on Denise? Code 876. Also, I see the yes, please, but I'm not too sure if that was in relation to... like if you guys want to claim something, just make sure you say claim and either the item code or something that I know exactly which piece, because sometimes there's a lag between, oh, you're saying yes, please, I think was it Alexandrite? No, that was someone else asking. Sorry, there you go. I get confused. This is what happens. Sometimes there's a bit of a lag between when people respond to things that I've said. So I've already moved on like 5 seconds, 10 seconds. So, and my brain doesn't always keep up with what I've said 5 seconds ago. So anyway, that is that one. It is a beautiful piece. I do have the last one as well, which I've marked down from 160. This one's only 120. Look at me with double collars on. Goodness, hang on. I forgot I had that one on. All right. Would interested in rings when they arrive. So I would have to order it in. I haven't got them arriving, but I can actually show you what they look like, and if they're your size and if it's something that you like, I can order it in for you. So this was the $120 piece. Doesn't have as much sparkle, but it still does have some nice sparkle and deep Iolite color. Great time. I fall asleep before I came on last night. Well, there you go. It was meant to be. All right, let me quickly go to the Alexandrite just to show what I have. So these they're very petite because, as you would be aware, Alexandrite is very expensive. These are genuine as well. They do color change, but it's hard to show in this light the color change. So that little piece there is code BTP38. And the rings, I would say the stones are probably going to be a similar size. They'll be very petite. That one is $288. And then we have this little design here. I can show these on as well. I've got two of this design. So these are slightly smaller stones. You can see the comparison in the size. And they are $155. So I can do 15% off these little pieces. That is all I have in Alexandrite at the moment. But the rings, so these are Blue Turtles is the name of the oh my God, I can't even think of the word. Creator is the word I'm like trying to find. Oh my God, the designer. Oh my God, my words are gone today. I hate having colds. Like it really stuffs with my language in my brain. Anyway, so you have to excuse that. But yeah, they I can show you the link on their website to the pieces, and I can give you prices on them as well. So that is they are not man-made, I don't believe, but I'd have to double check. So they are, I know there is a lot of synthetic Alexandrite, but I'm pretty sure these would be natural, which is why they're so expensive. Because if they were not, if they were just synthetics, I would expect them to be a lot less than that, that's for sure. Anyway, this is also, while we're here, this is some of our higher end pieces. We've got our designer European Master Jeweler collection of the rings up there. We have our high grade amethyst stalactites. There's some other rare pieces like the green garnet, Amelite, it's a high grade Herkimer diamond piece, Prehnite, Golden Healer, Dendritic Quartz, and Spirit Quartz. So these are all some of our more rare and valuable pieces. I've also got a Moldavite necklace up the back there with Peridot and Moonstone. There's a pair of Iolite earrings there too. So that's just a little snippet at one of our cubes. But yeah, if you send me a message, Danny, we can go from there, and I'm happy to link you up with the rings that they have, assuming that they're still in stock. I did look not that long ago because someone was inquiring about another piece of theirs, and I did happen to see that they had some Alexandrite in rings, which they didn't have before. So I'll get what I can when I can, but I doubt that they will have them as a regular thing. I'm pretty sure it was just a bit of a one-off, like when he put these pieces out. He said he had a small amount of Alexandrite, but not a lot. All right, so while I'm away from the table, for those of you that are new, I'll just quickly give you an overview. We do actually have, I'm just going to step right back. This is our space. We have shelves upon shelves of different crystals and jewellery. So everything that is on our shelves is on our website. We have all beautiful, high quality, genuine stones. This is our turquoise, for example. Got lots of different turquoise. All none of this is dyed. This is all genuine, from Iran, from Arizona, from Tibet. We've got some rare things like cavernsite, hemimorphite. There's blue apatite down there. So yeah, lots of things. I've got lapis here. I've got lapis on the table. This is the rest of the lapis that's not on the table. But yeah, we've got loads of different things. So if you want to have a look and a bit of an explore on our website, if you see something that you like and you want to see what it looks like on, you can always come back to the live with an item code, and I'll happily show you. How much are the stalactites? Let me go back to those and then I'll come back and do the Sunstone and Iolite. So these are the two largest stalactites, Shandy, and these are all really, like, it's very hard to get high quality color and beautiful symmetry in the stones like these ones. So they are more expensive because of their quality. I'll take my flash off, hang on. Flash off, there we go. You can see them just in natural light. So that's got beautiful richness of color. I'll show these on. So you can see at the back that's got like a double stalactite. You can sort of see it coming through a bit, the gold just on top there. So that one is code GPJ09 and 798. And then the other one behind it is a little larger. It is quite a gemmy piece. You can see the clarity through the crystal there. It almost looks a bit pink in the middle. It's really pretty color. All beautifully set. Yeah, these are huge. That one is $8.99. I've got one smaller one as well, code JPG10. I'll show you the size of that on. They're really stunning, these pieces. I looked long and hard to get such beautiful, high quality stalactites. It's really not easy to find them anymore. That is the size of that one. Absolutely stunning piece, hey. So that is the biggest one that we have, which is a real statement piece. And then the other one that I showed first is a little smaller. So that is the second one. It's a bit darker. So this is without flash too, by the way, guys. I'll put the flash on. Oh, I don't think it made much of a difference to show with the flash, but that's the size of that one. Where do I send the message? Oh, I don't have a message button. So if you like, if you go to our page, so the Nature's Magic page, normally there's like something up the top where I think you can message us, pretty sure. Sorry, just one sec. Shandy, there's one smaller one as well. I'll just show it on and then I'll let you know the price. Getting my hair stuck in this as well. The joy of curls and trying to show jewellery. That's the smaller one. Hi, Diane. That is the smaller one that we have, which is still quite a good size piece and beautiful symmetry and colour in that one as well. So I'll just let you know that little one. I'll turn it around. Hang on. So that is the smaller one. Let me just zoom a bit on that. Beautiful rainbows in that one as well. The smaller one was code JPG08 and $3.95. Yeah, they're absolutely stunning, those ones. So yeah, we've just got the three. It's harder to get the big ones. The smaller ones I'm probably more likely to be able to get again, but the big ones not so much. So this is the rest of our cabochon amethyst. I've got a little bit of raw amethyst there up the top as well, and then we've got more faceted amethyst up the top shelf, and also ametrine on the left there too, which we showed not that long ago. But if you guys want to see anything else in amethyst, just let me know. Thank you. Yeah, I would really appreciate some help with more people finding us, you guys. Things have definitely been quietening down over the last couple of months, which I must admit is starting to hopefully not affect our business too much, but it is the same everywhere. I know it's not just our business. I know everyone's sort of struggling a bit more with cost of living and everything's going up, but yeah, definitely feeling the pinch, which makes it hard. But you know, more customers always help. So if you know people who would love our stuff, please invite them along to find us. We really appreciate each and every sale, and you know, especially those of you guys who've been supporting us for a long time, really appreciate it, and how much you have supported us over the years. But yeah, certainly having some new people would help a lot at the moment. Yeah, anyway, I always trust that the right people will find me at the right time, and that's a good belief to hold, I think, in business. Anyway, have my beautiful root. Oh, how much do you love it, Romney? Wasn't that honestly, I think that was just such a stunning piece. I'm so glad you claimed that last week or 2 weeks ago. Can't remember. Yes. All right. Let's keep going then. So where was I? I was showing the Sunstone and Iolite crystals. But if you guys want to see anything else, as I said, just ask. Happy to do a bit of a walk around. Maybe something will catch your eye that's on the shelf. But I'll keep going with what's on the table for today. So we've got beautiful, so the Sunstone sparkles in Iolite. So these crystals, I'll do a little bit more of a discount than 15%. Each one of these has beautiful flash, and just depends on the angle. Some have a bit more flash on certain angles, but they're truly magical little pieces. Well, there you go, Romney. your wish came true. This one was $95, code 110C. So what can I do with these? Let me have a quick look. One sec. What was it, 95? Let's do this one for 70. So I'll do a bit more than 20. I'll do 25% off the crystals. So 25% off brings it down to $71.25. So I've just said 70 on that one. I'll just put the new prices on them. So 70, I've got a couple of the bigger ones, and then there's a couple of smaller ones here too. Oh, this one's got lots of beautiful sunstone sparkle in there, and some of the rich, deeper iolite as well. So for those of you who are just joining, Sunstone in Iolite combines the properties of obviously both Sunstone and Iolite. I always feel like it's just like looking in a galaxy. You get the most stunning sparkles and like expansion of third eye and intuitive insight with this crystal. It's also great for helping with creativity, positivity, and also spiritual growth. So we've got some crystals on the table which are said to be helpful for shadow work. I've decided to put this on because I feel like it's one that helps to bring light into the dark, which is like bringing awareness to things that we're not aware of currently, and also then helping us to bring those things to the light for healing or clearing or release, whatever we have to do. Ruth, I found you when I Google for garden in amethyst bracelets. Oh, there you go. Yeah, look, we pop up in lots of different places. Same as the Moldavite necklace, would love to make it mine. Well, I tell you what, Romney, if you want to claim it by the end of June, I'll give you the best price that I can on it. I'll have to let you know what that'll be. But yeah, I can let you know what I can do on that one. So $95 down to $75. Thank you for sharing. So much appreciated. So that one's already been marked down to $75. I've got some smaller ones here as well. So these being little obelisks, I love that they bring a focal point to the crystals, so they could be really helpful for meditation, doing some form of like energy work as well, if you want to utilize helping the energy flow towards a point for directing energy as well. I can go and grab it now. I'll let you know what my best price will be on that one for you. So this little piece here was $66. Let you know what 25% off that one will be. So that brings it down to $49.50. So $49.50 off that one. There's a couple that'll be the same price. Oh, so that code would be 75C if you like that one. And this little one here. Oh, that's got some nice sparkle in it. So that one is 75A, which will be down to $49.50 as well. And this is 75D. This one's got some green in it, which is quite cool. Not 100% sure what the green is. It could be some chrome diopside. It could be something else. This one's got lots of sparkly sunstone. Just trying to find the right angle for that one. It sort of shimmers down. Beautiful piece. That one is 75D. No worries, Romney. Happy to do that privately. I'll just put it aside just to remind myself. Just a sec. All right, I'll just put your name on it, and then I'll message you after the live. Okay? Happy to do that. No problems. Okay. All right. Last one. How much were the taller ones? Oh, so this is a taller one. So the ones that were $95 have been marked down to $70. So there was 3. That one's now 70, not 75. So there was 110C, 110B, and 110A as the code. So I'll just show this one first. If you wanted one of the big ones, I'll show them all side by side again for you. Oh, that's got beautiful shimmer to it. So let's put them in order. A, B, C. Okay, so the last one I showed is A. That's B and that's C, so they're all about the same size and price. I think they're all slightly different though, obviously. So if you've got a preference, Imelda, just let me know, A, B or C. I'll leave them back up at the back there. A, B, C, and then these were A, C and D. So the top ones were 70, the bottom ones were $49.50 with a discount. All right. Okay, so that is I forgot the bracelets. I've got 2 gorgeous bracelets there. So one is just Iolite, has like a basket style setting, which helps to let the light come through the stone. So beautifully set in sterling silver. It does have a lobster clasp and a small extension. I'll just check the size of it. So at its smaller size, that would fit me. So I've got relatively small wrists, I would say, or relatively fine. So if you've got a smaller wrist, this should fit comfortably. As a larger wrist, there is definitely room for expansion there as well. So the bracelet is code J26. And that one was $343. I'll do 15% off the bracelet. So that's beautiful quality Iolite in silver. The other bracelet, and that's quite heavy. There's actually quite a bit of weight. There's a lot of silver in that one. By comparison, you've got this one, which has far less silver in the setting. And this is a really pretty combo bracelet with blue topaz, peridot, and iolite. So this one is a much lighter bracelet with less silver. And by comparison, that one is $220. That'll also have 15% off. Code J24. I'll show this one on as well. Again, super pretty. This is actually a larger bracelet, I would say. It's a little bit, for me, if I was to put that on, it would maybe hang just a little on my wrist at its smaller size. It doesn't have a lot of extension on it, so it would suit a small to medium size wrist, but could have an extension added for a larger size wrist. The length of the bracelet will be on the website listing, so if anyone needs me to check that, I'm happy to do so. But energetically, that combo of those 3 stones, you've got third eye, heart chakra, and throat chakra. So that would be a beautiful one to help with communication of both spiritual and emotional self, helping to connect with your insight and wisdom, helping to clear the heart chakra as well with the peridot, protection from other people's negativity as well with the peridot. Beautiful combo one. Love those colors together aesthetically as well. So that is all of our iolite. The bracelets were 15% off, you guys. That's the last round bracelet I have. I think we've got a couple left of the faceted ones. But yeah, that is all of our iolite in Sunstone and iolite. I'll move on from this section now, unless there's any last request to see something again. We have shown all of this now, so I've pretty much just done this section today. So if you want to go back to the beginning of the live once it ends, you can also catch the replays on YouTube. They're all time-stamped so that you can go back to the sections you want to see and scan through the video a little more easily than on Facebook. I'd highly recommend doing it that way. Also, Facebook only keeps our videos for, I think it's only 30 days. So yeah, we're keeping more longer term videos via YouTube instead. Now, one single crystal pendant that I have here is Epidote. This is a bit more of an unusual piece. I am going to do a special deal on that one. It's $294 originally, code 862. I'll show this one on and share a little bit about it. But let me just get a price. Oh my God, I've already forgot what I said. $294. Okay, $294. I'm going to do that one for $235, so 20% off this one today. So this is the Epidote. It's very unusual to see a single Epidote crystal like this, especially in jewellery. So if you're someone who is a collector, that is definitely a one-of-a-kind piece. It's the only piece of Epidote I have in jewellery. I have had pre-night with Epidote we have, but not just Epidote on its own. So Epidote energetically is said to be really good for helping to clear negative thoughts and to become more aware of our negative thinking and how that affects our emotions. I've put it on the table as one of our crystals for shadow work for that reason, because part of shadow work is really becoming aware of those repetitive thoughts and things that perhaps are coming from a limiting belief or something that maybe isn't serving us. So Epidote's really great for helping to bring awareness of that and also helping to clear that as well. So that is a powerful one for someone who's wanting to do maybe a bit of work on their mind and their heart at the same time. I think I've got a bit more information about Epidote in the Book of Stones. I want to quickly grab it to see if I can share a bit more about that one with you, someone who might be interested. Epidote. I feel like yes, I do have Epidote in here. Good. So release of negativity, embracing positive patterns, and attraction of what one emanates. That's a good point to know. So Epidote is a stone which tends to bring one more of what one already has in accordance with one's highest good. So for example, if one is filled with love and generosity, working with Epidote will bring more of those traits into one's life, both within and coming to one from others. If, on the other hand, one is filled with negative thoughts, jealousy, and intolerance, Epidote will greatly increase the supply of those. So probably be best to when you are in a place of wanting to either bring more of those positive things in and having done some of that work, or maybe just be aware that if you're attracting things towards you when wearing it that maybe you aren't liking, that might be your shadow at play and showing you where you need to do some work. So Epidote is helpful for that. But I think the second is definitely like more for when you're wanting to do some growth. Super powerful tool to find a mirror like this, which will show you what you're missing or not seeing. So Epidote is super powerful for that. It's also said to help us to, what was the next thing it says? I'm just trying to find just a couple of points about it, which is simple to express. So when used consciously and programmed to enhance specific desired outcomes, Epidote can be a very powerful tool. It can be used to create abundance and prosperity, to attract new loving relationships, to catalyze the creative process, etc. Yet one must always contain at least the seed of what one is trying to attract. So if you desire prosperity, for example, generosity from the universe, one must act generously. So I think that's kind of in a nutshell, it's like to be what you wish to attract. So whatever vibration and energy you're putting out there, Epidote will help you attract more of that. So I think it's a really interesting one to work with, particularly for someone who is on a path of self-awareness and growth. Reminds me of Groot. Oh my God, yes, I see that too. He's got the same shape. Very much a little Groot. How funny. Yeah, so there you go. That is Epidote. So I've only got the one piece of that, which is quite powerful for someone to work with when you are in the right place to do so. It connects with both water and earth element as well. So while we are here in the greens, I'm going to also show our little section of chrome diopside next. Gosh, I really need to have like a crystal that's, I should be wearing more blue, I think. Need something for not just my communication, I need something to clear my brain, I think. That's funny. Okay, chrome diopside, we do have a little bit of. We have had more and can get more of it, but yeah, it's not something that we tend to have a lot of in stock. So I only have one ring here in chrome diopside. It's the most magnificent deep green. As you can see, I'll just get the little smudge mark off that. It is a heart chakra stone, being green, and it is said to be particularly helpful for emotional renewal and also to help with connecting with Gaia energy as well. So beautiful deep green chrome diopside ring. I can get more in different sizes and shapes. That particular one is 150, size 7, and code 518. So I believe I've had these in before between sizes 6 and 10. So if you're wanting a chrome diopside ring, I've either got this shape, there's often like a little teardrop shape which I can get as a ring, or this beautiful rectangular shape as well. So yeah, that's the only ring that I have in the size 7. So that one is 15% off 150. I also have one super petite little pendant there, which is 150 as well, also 15% off, and that is code 792. So as you can see, it's really beautiful, rich color, deeper green than an emerald. And we've also got one pair of beautiful earrings in this too. These are quite high grade, silver hooks on these as well. So they are code 310 and 150. So they are all pretty much the same price, all 15% off. You can see the properties there of chrome diopside as well. They are all on our website, so you're welcome to claim directly off the website. If you're watching a replay, the discounts that I'm mentioning are specific to today's live. But if you're, say watching it within 24 hours, I'm always happy to honour the discounts a short time after, but not necessarily like if it was a year down the track. Probably don't still have the pieces in stock a year down the track. So anyway, let's keep going across the table. So I'll do a quick scan. You guys can let me know what you'd like to see next. So we had Sunstone and Iolite, chrome diopside. I have some Lapis, terahertz, bloodstone. We've got lots of Smokey Quartz. I'm thinking I might do Smokey next. I showed hypersthene last night, but happy to show any of that again. We've also got Numite, which is quite rare, Hematite, and I've got a section of obsidian. There's the rare Midnight Lace obsidian in earrings and one pendant, some black obsidian crystals. We've got beautiful quality gold sheen and a bit of silver sheen as well. 310 for Karen. Thank you, Karen. That would be, was that the earrings? Yes. Beautiful choice. I'll hold them up to show you what they look like as well. Is Diopside hard to get? Yeah, it's a bit more of a rare stone in nice quality. Not one that you see so often. So Smokey and Lapis, Spheres and Hearts. All right, so I'll focus on those things. I might do Lapis first just because I've got less of it, and then I'll move on to Smokey. So Karen, not doing a great job of showing these with my hair in the way, but there we go. You get the idea. Beautiful little drops. So I'll pop those in your basket. Thank you. So we'll do Lapis and then I'll move on to Smokey after that. So I've only got some Lapis on the table. I do have more on the shelf. So I'll do the table first. The pieces on the table I was going to do a higher discount. And then pieces on the shelf I can also still discount, but I was mainly just focusing on these ones today. Alrighty, let's do Lapis. The ring too, size 7. Perfect. Thank you, Karen. I'll pop that one in your basket as well. Thank you so much. Okay, so Imelda, we do have a sphere in Lapis. I'll start with that one first. So this is our last Lapis sphere. Beautiful color and quality Lapis. So this is all natural. It's not dyed. You can always tell dyed Lapis because it rarely will have the white. The white will be like a dyed blue. So these are all natural Lapis. This is Afghani Lapis. That one is 105, code LLS2. That one will be 15% off, Imelda. So I'll tell you what that comes down to. One sec. Oops. 105. Actually, make it 85, so that's a bit more like 20% off. So $85 from 105. Oops, sorry. So 85 on that one. And I also have a little obelisk here too. Also in natural Lapis. So Lapis properties, it is said to be a stone of royalty, or the stone of queens it's been known as. It is a stone of spiritual vision and power. It's said to help enhance our dreams and spiritual work and spiritual communication. It's also a stone of spiritual protection as well. It's said to be one that helps to open up both the third eye and the throat chakra. It's a stone of truth and honesty and fidelity as well. It's also connecting us to the spiritual realms and our guides and, I was going to say, not just guides, but like connection to our own inner wisdom as well. So a little obelisk here of Lapis was 85. Let's do that one for 65. So 65 for that little one. All right, and now the pieces that I've got on the table in Lapis, these ones I'm going to do 30% off today, guys. So that's a really generous discount off these pieces. So 30% off the marked prices of jewellery. So this one is 160. It is 3840. I'll let you know the prices if you would like. That one will come down to 112. So code is 3840. Now $112. So a couple of the pieces are Afghani lapis and some of the pieces are Chilean lapis. So Chilean lapis looks a little different in color. It's like a brighter blue, and you'll notice the pyrite runs almost more like in veins rather than, well, I guess you do get veins of the Afghani lapis as well, but it's just a little bit different looking. Yes, so this is Chilean lapis. So this one is 154, so 30% off that price. Code 2078. So 154 less 30% will bring that one down to 107.80. And this one is Afghani lapis. This one does have a hammered band, beautiful deep blue. None of these are dyed, so this has been marked down already to 125. It was originally 155. Let me see if I think 30% off 155 is probably less actually. So that's actually now 108. I'll take that one off. So that will be 108.50, 2724. The next one is a beautiful large piece. So these are all open backed. They're not dyed. They're all natural. This is 2858, 175, 30% off 175 is now 122.50. So 122.50 on that one. I'll show these on in a minute. We also have this one as well, which is 30% off. 2082 was 140. 30% off that one is now $98. And then the last one here, this one was 135, code 2857. 135 less 30% brings it down to 94.50. So 94.50 for that lapis from 135. So 30% off any of these pieces. I'm going to show the pendants on. I'll do them starting with this one, and I'll just work my way across. If you want to claim them and you've forgotten the code, I'll just number them 1 to 6, and then you can just let me know which one you're interested in, and I can let you know the price again. So number 1, this is the first bigger piece. So that was number 1. Nice big pendant, beautiful hammered setting on that one. So that was the Afghani lapis. The second one is Chilean lapis. It's got a nice bright blue. This one actually has a ring that goes really well with it. I feel like these need to be a set. They've both got very similar veins of pyrite running through them, and they do look pretty stunning together. So both of those are 30% off today. So that was piece number 2. Piece number 3 is the little teardrop. And that one's got the hammered setting as well. Actually, I should show that with the hammered collar. So I haven't got any in stock at the moment, but I can order these in for anyone who's interested, especially if you have a few of our pieces with that hammered style setting. It looks so nice with the hammered style collar as well. So that was piece number 3. Piece number 4 was the first one that I showed. So we do have more lapis than what's on the table. I'm just doing a bigger discount off these particular pieces because they are some of our older stock pieces. Price again on number 1, I'll let you know in just a sec. So this is piece number 5, which again is Chilean lapis. I've only got a couple of Chilean lapis pieces. It's a bit more rare to see Chilean lapis in jewellery as well, you guys. I've not come across it since, to be honest. And that is piece number 6, beautiful rich blue. So piece number 1, the price again for you, Vicky. So it was originally $175. Take 30% off. So this is down to $122.50. So it was $175. That's 30% off. So that's, again, you can see it on the hammered collar. It's a really stunning piece. Beautiful color. Okay, so that is lapis pendants. So I've just shown them 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 on my neck. If you want to see prices or codes again, just ask. So the rings that I've got here, these are also all Chilean lapis rings. I've got more Afghani lapis rings on the shelf. As I said, I'm just doing a higher discount because they are slightly older stock. So first is a size 11 in the Chilean lapis. That one has already been marked down. So 1432 is now 118. I'll just double check the original price and see. It was originally 165. I have a feeling that's already been marked down 30%. Yeah, so that's 30% off actually brings it down to 115.50. So it'll be just slightly less than that marked price. Claiming number 1 for Vicky. Thank you, Vicky. I'll just make sure I've popped the price on there for you. Just a sec. Okay, that was... Okay. Okay, where was I? Okay. Did I show this one? I can't remember. That was the piece that I said would match that pendant really beautifully as a set. So this is a size 8, and that one was 176, code 1431. So 176 less 30%, that brings it down to 123.20. So that one has a hammered style setting on the ring. Fits very comfortably as a size 8. And the last piece is another size 8. Beautiful, sort of almost like a leaf shape. A bit more of an unusual piece. That one's got a hammered setting on it as well. And that was 125. So 30% off that one brings it down to 87.50. Great price. Code 2162. So that one's now 87.50. Sits nice and flat too. Very comfortable piece, that one. Alright, so we've also got some earrings, which I'm doing 30% off as well. These are code 1334 for 110. So they will come down to $77. These are gorgeous little ones. Love the pyrite at the bottom. 1335. Also, they were 115, and they are now $80.50. I'll hold these up to my face in just a minute for you. I've got 2 larger pairs at the back here as well. This one is code 1336. They were 145. Whoops, 145 less 30%. They are now 101.50. And these ones were 110. Code 1331. They are now 77. So we've got some really great savings on these, you guys. I'm going to hold them up to my ear for you. Okay, so I'll start with the first pair that I showed first. So that's, actually I have to turn this around a little so you can see it in the light, hang on. Ooh. So they are the first little pair, they were 110, they're now 77. So they were code 1334. And then the second pair we have is 1335. They're such a beautiful bright colour. So 1335, they were 115 originally. So 30% off all the earrings I'm showing. This is code 1336. Bit of the white stripe down the bottom. They were originally $145, and this is code 1331. So they are the 4 pairs that I have on sale. If you guys want to see any more lapis, I can quickly hover over the cube and show you what else we have. And if there's something else that you want to have a look at, just let me know. We do have more pieces available. These aren't 30% off though. I'll do 15% off anything else in the cube. We do have some newer arrivals. There's some raw lapis up the back there. A couple of beautiful pieces. And we've also got some more beautiful high quality Afghani lapis here as well. So what I might do actually, I'll just turn them into 3 rows. So row 1, row 2, and row 3. Just say number 1, 2, 3, 4. So from left to right, if there's a piece that's standing out to you that you'd like to look at, just give me the row and number, and I'll show you that piece and give you a price. So that is the rest of our lapis. That's everything else we have in stock. So in the rings on the shelf, I have a size 6.5. That is a size 9. There's a little faceted ring here is a size 8. Another petite little ring there is a 7. There's a larger stone size 7 there. And I've got a large faceted size 12. So that's all of the rings. We do have some studs and some earrings too. More lapis earrings. Yeah, we've got some more here as well. Let me just bring them out a little. So I'll extend the 30% off to either of these 2 pairs as well. There's the elongated ovals and rectangles. So pair 1, pair 2. Then we've got pair 3 and pair 4. They're nice little drops. And then pair 5 is just a little petite pair. So there are 5 more pairs there. So again, I can do 15% off anything here. Those earrings I'll do 30%, and then these ones are 15%. I do also have a few beautiful bracelets in lapis, and we've also got these triple stacking rings with moonstone, amethyst, and lapis as well. I may have more than just that one set, but that is a size 7. So if there's any other pairs of earrings that you want to see, just let me know, Susan. Same with anyone else who's interested in any lapis pendants. Otherwise, we can move on. I have 1 lapis egg here as well, which is the last piece of lapis that I have. That one can be a 20% off as well. $100, probably down to $80. It's the last piece of lapis crystal that I have at the moment. All right, so if no one's wanting more lapis, I'll move on. Let's move on the table to Smokey next. Smokey was asked for, so pair 3. Yep, I'll just grab them. So pair 3 is this sweet little pair. They're normally $55, so they'll be 15% off. Code 1328. I'll just hold one up for you to see. So that is pair 3. They're a really sweet little double domed cab. And that's the size of those ones. They're a beautiful colour, really nice and bright. So they were $55 and then 15% off. If you would like to claim them, just let me know. Okay. All right, Smokey. Oh my God, I love Smokey. Who doesn't love Smokey, honestly? It's just energetically got so many beautiful properties, and it's just an easy one to wear. May I grab the petite round earrings and the petite... so Glenda, hang on, let me just make sure that Susan didn't want to claim them first, because so if someone asks to see something specific, I usually give them first choice, and if they don't claim them, then yeah, of course you're welcome to claim them. So petite round earrings. So you're talking about these ones and the petite lapis ring. Just to double check, are we talking about this little one? So these little ones were $72, they'll be 15% off. and that was code 276. So just to confirm that that was the correct pair. They're a beautiful high quality little pair of earrings. And then the little ring was this one here, size 7, was 48, and that one's also a little faceted lapis, and that one is 15% off. That's one of our new arrivals, so R4813. If I got the wrong ring, just let me know. And then Glenda, that means that yes, you can definitely claim that little pair if since Susan has not claimed them. No worries. Okay, yep, so just let me know, Susan, if they were correct, just to make sure they've got the right pieces. Otherwise, we can have another look in the cube and I'll get the right ones out for you. Okay, so Smokey Quartz. Now, I'm going to be doing a bigger discount off a lot of the Smokey. Some pieces will be 15% off, but I'll be able to do more like 20 to 30% off most of the jewellery. Let me just, yes please, okay, got it. Thank you, Susan. I'll pop them in a basket for you. Thank you so much. Okay. All right, so Smokey, let's see. Where do you guys want me to start? We've got crystals, we've got earrings, we've got rings, pendants, bracelets, so much there. I reckon I might actually start with the rings. I've got most of the rings, so why don't we start there? Now, I will also just quickly show you, we have a little bit more Smokey on the shelf. I showed this not that long ago, which was our raw Smokey Quartz jewellery. If anyone is interested, I can do 15% off any of this. This is all Smokey Morella Quartz, which, except for that one at the back, but all of these ones is Smokey Morella Quartz, which is local to Victoria. That is a Brazilian Smokey Quartz. So happy to have a look at these for anyone who's keen. And looks like Smokey Rings is the request, so starting with the right spot, that's good to know. So confirming 276 and 813. Oh, hang on a sec. 276 and 813. Yep, cool. Thank you, Susan. Appreciate the confirmation. All right, and hi, Gab, as well. All right, we'll do rings. So I'll give you the discounts as we go through. As I said, it'll be at least 15, if not 20 to 30% off these. So starting with size 6, I'll start with the smallest. Now, this design's been super popular. I love it. It's just such a funky little design. We've got 3 different options in Smokey Quartz of this design. So, oops, I'm just going to throw that one around apparently. I'll do 20% off this design today. So code R3783. This is a size 6. However, I'm just going to put it out there that I would go a size larger than what it says. So this is my usual size 6 finger. It fits as a size 5 because it's got such a wide band. So yes, Carol, no worries. I'll do that one next in just a minute. So this particular style, if you're like a size 8, go for a size 9, for example. So just go up a size. So this is size 6, which fits like a 5, was $149. I'll do 20% off this style. So I have marked size 6. Size, what's that one? That is a 10, and I have an 11. So the 10 would really fit like a 9, although, oh, yeah, I'd say that fits more like a 9, and the 11 would fit like a 10. So just keep that in mind with this style. So if anyone likes this particular style, I'll just let you know what the new price will be. So it was $149, less 20%. So that will be down to $119. So R3783, just let me know size 6, 10 or 11. And then we have the Dragonfly. Smokey Dragonfly I have 3 of. So there is a size 6, which is this one here. Dragonfly is one of my favorite designs that we have. We've got this in a number of different stones. So there's size 6, size 7 and size 10 in a Smoky Dragonfly. The price of that one was $119. I'll do 20% off, so down to $95. So $95. So size 6, size 7, or size 10. Really pretty design, that one. And apparently they make really good thumb rings as well, I've been told. So I'll show you that is a thumb ring. Super cute. I'll probably put it on my other hand, actually. Oh, see, I have a big knuckle on that size. It's sometimes hard to find something that fits comfortably. Size 7 for you, Carol. No worries. And Nicole, I've just seen a heart. Did I miss a comment from before? Because I haven't seen anything from you except for that heart comment. So size 7 for Carol. So I'll do 20% off that one. And so moving along, so here's another design that we have in a few different sizes, I would say. I'll have to double check what else I have. But looks like that one is, no, not a 7. I think that's actually a size 8. Very pretty little design in Smoky. We have this design in quite a few different stones. Now this is only 15%. This is one of our new arrivals. That one is code R4806. And $79, so there'll be 15% off that one. I'm just going to mark that as a size 8. Put that one up with the 8s. Okay, so in size 7, message you re gold sheen. Love, love, love the 2 designs. Would love to see the other stones I have in them. So pretty. Yeah, are you talking about the dragonflies and stuff? Yeah, we've got a couple of really nice designs in at the moment. You can always double check on the website. So for example, Nicole, if you really like this one, if you search the code R3783 on our website, you'll see all of the other crystals that we have with that particular design. We've got like a moonstone and amethyst combo. I'm pretty sure we've got black onyx. I can't even think of what else I've got in that one, but I know I've got those just off the top of my head. I'm sure we've got others, but yeah. Garnet as well. All right, so size 7 in the single stone Smoky. That's a pretty tight size 7. So this one I'll do a bigger discount. So 2907 was 160. I'm going to do 30% off that one. So 160 less 30%. That one is now 112. So 30% off, now 112. Code again, if you want to claim it, is 2907. So 2907 size 7. Oh, that's cool. Now that I would say is quite a firm fit for a 7. I could even fit that on my size. I'd say it's like a 6.5, to be honest. More comfortably 6.5 than 7. Sometimes the slightly thicker bands do mean that it might fit a little more tightly as the size that it says, like the next one as well. So this is also a size 7, slightly different setting. Again, I feel like this is more like a 6. That actually fits like a 6. So yeah, it's worth, sometimes things do look different on a ring sizer than how they'll fit on your hand because of the band width on them. So that one is code 3339 and 145. So that one I'll do the 20% off. So that's 116. And next design is a 7. This is another design that we have in a few different stones. So quite a pretty unique looking design. Nice pale smoky in that one. And that was 108, so that will be another 20% off. Down to 86.40. So code was R3875 in size 7. I have that one in, I think I could rattle off a few different stones. I'm pretty sure we've got it in quite a few actually. Okay. So I've shown that one. So next is one of our larger smoky rings in a size 8. This is a beautiful stone. Quite a big chunky one. Nice simple style setting. And of course, smoky is nice to have a big chunky ring of because it's got such beautiful grounding properties. Can't get enough of good old smoky. That one is 30% off today. So it was $225 down to $157.50. So very good discount on that piece. Code is 2913. A nice big bling ring there. The next size 8, we've got quite a few in 8s. So this is a smaller size stone, beautiful design inlaid in the band. And that particular one is 114. We'll do that, 114. We'll do 20% off. That one is 9120. Code R3911. Totally forgot fluorite bracelet from last week. Oh, thank you, Jody. Much appreciated. All good. If you decide you want to claim anything today, I'm happy to hold off posting it for you so you can combine postage. All right, so this is the... Oh, we showed this one in Iolite earlier. So this design I have in a number of quite a few different stones and sizes. It's been a very popular design. It's only $70. It's 15% off today. Code R3726. So that's a size 8. If you like this design and want me to see what other sizes we have, I'm more than happy to let you know. So again, that was R3726, and that was size 8, was 70, and 15% off brings it down to $59.50. Now, I've got 2 of the next one. I don't know how we ended up with 2 size 8s, but we have 2 size 8s. Little triple stone ring with a fine band. Really nice, simple design. That one is R4226 and 78. I'm going to do 30% off that one. It's now $54.60. So 2 of those available. R4226 was the code again. So $54.60 is the new price. And going up to size 9. So this is another really beautiful high grade smoky. It's almost a bit of a smoky citrine. You've got that, or smoky lemon I should say. You've got a little bit of the golden color coming through. I'll take my flash off so you can see it in more natural light. Claiming size 8. Which one, Jody? Because these are all size 8. So number 1, 2, 3, 4, or 5. Just let me know. R3726. This one. Got it. Thank you. Is there a 7 to 7.5 in R3926? R3926. Oh, 3. Oh, that one. Let me have a look. I'll bring the smoky out. Okay, let me just have a look what I've got in the other rings. Smoky. I have a size 6 and a size 8. So you'd like the triple stone size 8 for Gab. So that was 30% off for you, Gab. I feel like that would be a really good one for stacking. You could definitely layer that with another ring. And just so, yeah, there was size 6 and size 8 available in the one that Jody claimed. So Jody, I might put the new size 8 in your just double check it's definitely a size 8. Yeah, I'll give you the new one. There we go. Let me just put the code on that one. All right. So I have another size 8 of that one then. So there was 2 size 8s and a size 6. All right, the other one I wanted to show you. So this design here, I've also got some more sizes in. It's a really pretty stone and just a really simply set little square. So in that one, so that was a size 8. I also have a size 5, a size 6, or is that two size 5s? So I've got a couple of size 5s in this little one as well. So I don't really have any other size 5s in Smokey that I'm aware of, but super cute little size 5 there. Like the rectangular one on the top, is that what you mean? These are the big sizes, so that's a size 12 and that's a size 11. Pass for now, no worries at all. So yeah, the little size 5, what was the price on that one? Oops, the same as this. So the code for this was R4806. This was size 5, that was size 8. They were $79 and 15% off that price. I'll keep the little 5 out for now with the 8. All right. So the one on my hand, this is, as I said, it's almost like a smoky citrine. It's got that little bit of a golden colour, you know, as opposed to, say, like this. Oh, yeah, you can see that one's got a little bit more gold through it. It's just got that little bit more of a hint of golden colour. It's actually quite hard to find more of a smoky citrine colour. So that one, oh, have you? Yeah, they're big sizes, but Gaynor, I can ask if you like a certain cut of stone, particularly in smoky. I'm sure I could get a smaller size for you. So when we come to it, I'll just make sure I've got the right one and I can send a picture to my supplier and see if they've got anything in your size. You just have to remind me what your size is. So this is code 2910. It was $250. Let's see what I can do on that one. So $250. Let's do that one at $188. Beautiful, big, chunky, smoky. So it was $150, now $188. All right, and then other size 9. This one's got a smaller stone. Nice, simple style. Ooh, why is that gone like that? Simple style setting. Also a nice pale smoky. That one is code 2909. It was $170. I'll do 30% off that one, which will bring that down to $119. So $119 was $170. Code again was 2909 in the size 9. All right, so moving up to size 9.5. This is a beautiful laser cut style. Gives off a different kind of a look with that faceting. So that is code 975 and been marked down to 130. Looks like it would have been, I think, 185 or 195 before. Let's see what it was. I can get that off. One sec. Was 185, now 130. So that's probably about, what is it? Oh, yeah, it's been marked down 30%. So 975, 30% off already, and that is now 130. Beautiful laser cut smoky. So I also have, so I already showed this one. Again, we've got this design in a few different sizes. That's the size 10, code R3785. Interesting style. So that one was a 15% off. Then we have another beautiful size 10 larger stone smoky. It's quite a chunky piece, that one. Was $230. I'll do 30% off that one as well. 2087 is the code. And that will come down to 161 from 230. It's a very good discount off that piece. Next is one of our new arrivals. So this one actually won't be on sale. Also size 10. That is R3820 and $100. It's a beautiful design, that one. I feel like that would be a nice thumb ring actually. Makes a nice nice design. So we also had the dragonfly in a size 10, which I showed before. And then I've got one more petite size 10 stone. So the small size 10 was 100, code 2914. So 30% off that one. We'll bring that down to $70. So $70, code 2914, size 10. Now we are going up to the next size up, which will be 10.5 or 11. Actually, it's 11. So we've got another laser cut size 11. This has already been marked down. Can I please see the one for 119 again? 2919. This, no, not that one. 2919. One sec, Gaynor. 2909 maybe? For 119, I think that would be this one. 170 less 30% is 119. Yeah. All right, let me just show you that one first. So I'll bring that into focus. I'll put some, got no flash on. There you go. That's with the flash. Can I see the multi-stone ring front row? Yeah, of course. So Gaynor, that's now 119 with 30% off, code 2909. Let me know if you'd like to claim that one. And front row multi-stone, I'm guessing, do you mean this one? Excuse me. That was a size 7, 3875. It was 108. I think I was doing 15% off that one. That's really pretty too. Okay, so back to the size 11. This was the laser cut size 11. Really cool facet that one is. Whoops. So this has been marked down to 160. Code is 2088. That's probably also been, what was it, 210? Actually, we'll make that one 30% off. So it'll be down to 147, not 160. So 147 is a bigger discount. This next one is another new arrival. So this one also won't be marked down, but that was a size 11. Does it come in other stones? Yeah, it does actually. I have amethyst. I have... Is there a particular size you need, by the way, Glenda? Because what I might do is just search on our website quickly, because that'll give me a very quick overview of what we have. Let me just do that quickly. Oops. What was it? 3875. Okay, so looks like we have one sec. 3875 we have in, so we've got garnet, moonstone, amethyst, labradorite, carnelian, citrine, black onyx, peridot, smoky, and that's a different one. So yeah, there's a few. Smoky, peridot, black onyx, citrine, carnelian. Yeah, if any of those you want to see what sizes we've got, I can also let you know. So you can always search those item codes on our website, and then you can see what we've got. If you look up the options, it'll tell you what sizes. So size 6 and size 8, for example, in garnet. Size 7, if I filter that by size 7, so another really cool feature, you can put that in and then filter. You can filter by size 7. It may or may not come up with them. I just realised if they're in stock or not. Oh yeah, so we've got moonstone size 7. Looks like we have amethyst size 7. Carnelian, black onyx, peridot, smoky. But was that a size 7? Yeah, it was. There you go. So yeah, that's a good way of doing it. Just have a look on the website, search the code, and then filter by size. 2907, what size is that one? That was a size 9 for, I think we said 117. 100 and, hang on, what was that, 170? Less 30% gain, or, so 119. 119, size 9. So this is size 11 and R3686. We've got this in other stones as well. For 170, that one will be 15% off. So 15% will bring it down to 144. The next size or next item, I love this cut, beautiful square cut, stunning quality smoky. That's also a size 11. I think we've got a blue topaz, very similar actually. So that is code 423, 15% off 188. So that'll bring it down to 159.80. That's stunning, that one. We've also got this design again in size 11. I'm going to show size 12 now. We don't have a lot of size 12s, but this is one that we do have. I love this size 12 ring. Stunning facet, and just love that cut with the crown style setting. So size 12, that is 188. It'll be 15% off, so down to 159.80. Code is 422. Now the last design is, well, it was sold to me as a men's ring, but obviously it's unisex. I do love that it's an inlaid stone in the band. It's a very simple style. I can get this design in lapis, tigerite, and black onyx as well, in size 12 to 14. So if ever you are after a nice, simple design as a men's ring, this is one that I would recommend. It's really nice and simple design. So that one is 610, size 13, and 150. That one should have been a bit small. I thought it could fit me. Not impressed, but beautiful. Okay, all good. What size are you, Gaynor? Are you an 8? I feel like maybe you were smaller than that. But anyway, give me one moment, you guys. I'm just going to quickly refill my water. We have done all the rings now. I might do pendants next and then some earrings. And then we'll do the crystals as well. But if you want another look, feel free to have a quick squiz on our website. I think I've got the link already showing for our website. So feel free to click straight through there while I have just a quick couple of minutes to grab a water. And I'll be back in a minute. Thanks for your patience, guys. All right, keep going. And all right, let's see. So 7, 8, and size 9. Okay, cool, Gaynor. Well, if you guys, unless there's any more rings you want to see, we'll keep going. I am going to continue with pendants next, I think. Can we see the earrings next? Yeah, of course. No worries, Izzy. I'll do those next then, and then we can do pendants. All right, so there are a few things here. I'm just going to plug my phone in, I just realised. Totally ignored the battery low thing before, just, you know, as you do. Just me. Oh, that's weird. I just realised in this Smokey Quartz there's an amethyst. Not meant to be in there. Oh, pretty little amethyst there. All right. Okay, so earrings, Izzy, I don't know if there's something in particular that you're after, but I'm going to start with these super cute little drop earrings. Oh, that reminds me, there's actually a pair of smoky earrings I forgot to add. Let me bring them over. They are our threader earrings. Let me do these first, actually. I haven't shown these in a while. We have these gorgeous smoky and citrine threader earrings. So these are literally like my favorite pair of earrings. I've got a few different pairs of them in different crystals. I'll show the other crystals in a minute. So you literally thread this part through your ear and then just hook them through. They look absolutely stunning on. I'm actually tempted to go and get one of my own to show you how they look. I'm happy to do that if you want to see. I have a whole rack of these. I've only got the one pair of smoky with citrine though. They are $150. I'll do 15% off any of the threader earrings today. Let me quickly show you what I've got here. So that is the smoky citrine. We have 2 pairs of the clear quartz and blue topaz. There's also, now this is like my favorite pair of earrings. They're lemon quartz and peridot. So these are all $150, same price for any of them. We also have garnet with rose quartz. I have a couple of gold plate. The gold plate are a little bit more, so they're $170, still a good price. Whoops, that's been hooked over. There we go. So there's clear quartz with blue topaz in the gold and iolite with amethyst. Both look really stunning. We also have rose quartz with amethyst in the silver. I have 2 pairs of iolite with amethyst in silver and a couple of pairs of black onyx there as well. So any of these are $150 usually. I'll do 15% off any of this range. They are literally my favorite. Oh, little Bridie said, what? Emergency first aid to a little tube nose bat. Oh, how's he going? Hope he's all right. I've noticed a couple of your recent rescues. Where are we? All right, so there was those earrings. So if you guys want, I'll just hold one up, but they are literally so good to wear, these ones. You can even mix and match them a little bit. Like if you want it to be a bit kind of out there, that's what I do. You can definitely have one or have a couple of different pairs and wear, you know, different ones on different ears. So these ones, I'll hold up one of the gold ones actually, since I don't really do a lot of gold jewellery. So just for length, these look so stunning on. So that is the amethyst with iolite in gold. So I've just got a couple of pairs of the gold ones in stock, and then the rest are silver. I'll continue on with the rest of the smoky earrings, but I do keep forgetting to show our beautiful threader earrings. Highly recommend having a pair of those in your collection. All right, so I'll keep going. So if you like your little point earrings, I do also have in just the simple little smoky quartz points, and we have these in other stones as well. They're like little vogels almost. So they were $138. These are all high quality silver and smoky. beautiful finely cut little stones as well. So I've got 2 pairs of those. These are fairly new arrivals, so I'll do 15% off them, but we don't normally discount new arrivals. So 308 is the code, 138. They will be down, let me see, what have they got? 138, 15%. They'll be down to 117 on those ones. So 2 pairs of the little smokies. I can hold those up to my ear. And I also have matching little pendants if you want to make a set out of these as well. So the little pendants are normally $82. They'll also be 15% off today. 1010 is the code for those. So super cute new range that we have of the petite point jewellery. I've got those in a few different things. And I'll also just quickly mention the threaded earrings I showed. We also have a little matching pendant for that as well. All right, with the other earrings in Smokey, so these ones here I reckon I'll be doing probably 20 to 30% off the rest of the earrings. So these ones will be 20% off. They are a smoky cabochon with garnet. Original price $78. So they will be $62.40. So 2 pairs available to claim. Really nice grounding combination of crystals there. And in a similar style, I also have them with blue topaz. Again, they'll be 20% off. So that'll bring them down to $62.40. They are code 1551. I can't remember if I even said the code of the last one. Sorry if I didn't. This is a combination of a little diamond quartz up top. We can see it's got the hematite in the middle, so clear quartz with hematite, and smoky at the bottom. Beautiful grounding and clarifying combo. That is 1550, also 78 down to 62. Haven't shown the crystals just yet, Shandy, but I'm happy to do those after the earrings. Next up, this little pair, code 789. They've already been marked down to 92. I'll just see what they were originally and see if I can do any more of those. They were, oh yeah, they've already had a big discount. They were 132 down to 92. So they've already had about a 30% off. 1550 claim. Thank you, Izzy. That was this pair. Nice claim on those. So 20% off those ones. Okay. Right, so keep going to the ones at the back. Oh, these are beautiful, nice big teardrop cabochons. So they're 20% off. 1345 was 100. So they'll be now $80. I love this style of earring. They're just really nice everyday wear. They're the largest ones. The next pair is a little smaller. So they were 85, 20% off. We'll bring those ones down to 68. So code on those ones was 1344. The ones on the left were 1345. So I'll show these up to my face in a minute. Izzy, I'll show your ones up to my face too once I turn the camera around. Then we've got a couple of larger faceted earrings. Now these don't have that much silver on them. So they're more stone than silver. That's not as heavy as you might expect for larger earrings. And they're also a really good price. So these are 20% off, $78. Code 1552. Nice big stones. These ones are bigger again. Beautiful colour, and actually they're really nice stones in those ones. So they were 88, 20% off, 1553. And the last pair, or there's 2 pairs of the same, these have already been marked down 30%. They were 132 down to 92, code 790. I've got the 2 pairs of those. They've got a good solid silver setting on them. All right, I'll turn the camera around and show you. Oh, one last pair of studs. Little teeny tiny smoky studs, code 004. They were $36, so those ones will be 15% off. All right, I'll just show the earrings. I'll start with Izzy's first to show her what they look like. Okay, so Izzy, that's the size of those ones. They're really pretty with the little stones on top, so it's kind of hard to see them. That was yours. So that same style with blue topaz on top. So this was code 1551. I'll show you with my hair out of the way if I can. Blue topaz and smoky. So they were 78 and they are 20% off. I also had the same ones with garnet as well. So this is 1549 with garnet and smoky. They were also 78. You're welcome, Izzy. It's just nice to sort of see what they look like. Then we had, these ones were 30% off down to $92. Just a really simple faceted oval earring. So they are code 789. And then I've also got the same style but in a teardrop. We've got 2 pairs of these. So these were $92. I've got this style and a few other stones as well. Have all been marked down to the same price. So the bigger teardrop, so that was the smaller ones. Next size up, these ones were 78. So you can tell these were a really good price. That's 20% off, $78. And then the largest ones, which were 88. That's the size of those ones. They're really pretty. They're not super heavy either. So if you want a nice big smoky earring, they are really pretty. So that was the last 2 there. So original price 78 and 88, and then 20% off. Then the other large cabochon earrings in the drops. Got these ones. They're the slightly smaller ones, which were 85 originally, and 1344. If you get a chance to look during the live at the Labradorite Dragonfly. Yeah, of course. I'll just finish showing the smoky earrings and I'll go grab it. Then the next size up, which is 1345. Tell you what, I might claim one of these pairs if no one else does, because I love these earrings. They're like a double dome cab. And they're just such beautiful everyday wear earrings. Gotta love having a pair of smoky earrings for grounding you through your day. Just excuse me one sec. The last ones I'll show you are the little points that I showed first. And I can show these, which I might put on the little pendant to go with it. I'll just do it on a 2mm collar. I would probably recommend not using a collar but a chain, but just for the ease of just being able to put it on my neck for now. That's the little petite point. And then this is the earrings that go with. So that's a super cute little set together. We do have more of the little point earrings and pendants in different stones as well. Claiming 88 teardrop smoky. Thanks, Kim. I'll grab those for you. So that was the bigger ones. Thank you. Yep. Oh, the studs. That was the last thing. So little studs. They're very petite little studs. That's the last one. Missed the code for the smoky and garnet drop. Yes, absolutely. I'll just show you those ones again, Jody. So that would be these ones. So I'll grab one pair of those for you. And Kim, I'll just put these on the... Okay. So it was 20% off both of those pairs. All right, thank you, Kim and Jody. So both Kim and Jody, I know you've both just paid invoices, so we'll just, we can combine shipping for your last order. And this one is the same goes, guys. Like if you're paying an invoice at the end of the week and we've got the live like that weekend, if you're going to be able to pay your newest invoice like within a couple of days of receiving it, more than happy to combine your orders. If it's going to be like another week or so, then usually we do like to kind of ship things out weekly if possible. But just let us know if you want to combine. That's usually not a problem. All right, so where was I? The flames. I'll do the flames next, and dragonfly rings. Sorry, I just remembered. Dragonfly for Nicole. Size 10. All right, I'll do this one first. So this one is the size 10 dragonfly. I'll just take my flash off. You might see the colours a bit better. All right, so this one's got pretty blues in each stone. Obviously, they're all flashing on different angles, which is kind of nice. So that's the dragonfly in the lab. So normally $119, Nicole. I'll do the 15% off that one for you if you want to claim it in the live. And Bridie, I missed what you said. Flat out with wildlife. Oh, gosh. Yeah, your little Joey, I saw him. Oh, my God, you hit 2 kilos. Yay. 13 magpie goose eggs. Holy moly. Wow. And a death adder coming in later today. Oh, my God, you need more than coffee, woman. You're going to be up all hours. Wow. You're amazing. You really are such a good human. Yep, they are, yeah, you're an absolute earth angel. All right, let's keep going with, where was I? Right, so I'll wait to hear from Nicole. And Shandy, I'll do the flames next for you, and then we can do, actually I might do the crystals and then we can do pendants after. So I've got 3 flames here. Now these are very pale smoky, so they're kind of almost, well, no, I think one of them looks a bit more like a clear quartz, but they've all got a little bit of interesting kind of rainbow, or this one's got a little bit of the golden healer throughout as well. So flames are a great symbol for transformation, obviously connecting to the fire element, and I really love flames to work with for that reason. If you have a little altar set up of, you know, maybe crystals and things that you're anchoring intentions in, flames are a great one for when you are doing some transformative work. So that one does have quite a few beautiful rainbows inside as well. So, oh, that one does not have a price. Let me go check which one that one was. I'll keep showing the others and then I'll get a price on it after. So this little one here has a little bit of the gold through it as well. And I think there was some rainbows in there too. Really nice quality. These ones were from Madagascar. Really nice high grade clear pieces. Little inclusions in there. So that was C1238. I'll do a little bit more of a discount off that one. Let me just see what I can do off that. One sec. Okay, sorry, just had a message. All right, so that was 96, and let's do that one. I'll do it for 68, so 30% off the flames. So 67.20 is actually 30% off. Free, that'd be nice, wouldn't it? The C1238 is now 68. I will put the new price on that one. 68. So that's 30% off the flames. And the smallest one, now this one's really cool. It's kind of got some internal, I feel like there might have been like a water presence in this one. Doesn't necessarily mean there's anhydrous, but you can sort of tell from that structure. So this piece is originally 77. And that with 30% off brings it down to $53.90. So we'll just call it 54. So code was 2995 for $54 if you want the smallest flame. Now let me just quickly have a look online what we have as the biggest one. Hopefully it is online. Smokey Quartz flame. Alright, so this one I am pretty sure is this one here. So that one has the gold through that one. Is that the same one? I feel like it is, but it looks slightly different. Oh yeah, it's got the gold through that side. So that one was $140 originally, $3,669. Make sure that is the same one. Yeah, that is the same one for sure. So that is that one. So it was $3,669. $140 was the original price. That one will come down to $98. I'm just going to put a tag on that one. So 98 was 140. CR 3669. There we go. All right. So if anyone wanted to claim that one, it's now 98 was 140. Code is CR 3669. That was the biggest of the flames. Had lots of beautiful rainbows in that one. 3669 for Shandy, and also the 1328. Is that the last one? Second one. Beautiful claim on those. Thank you, Shandy. And Emily, hey lovely, just letting you know I cannot see the post on your page for the live. I had to click on your profile picture. Oh, that's weird. You mean the live itself isn't showing up on my page? That's weird. Thanks for letting me know. I don't quite know that I can do anything about that, but I guess whoever's meant to find me will find me today. It was not really a live that I had really advertised. I was on live last night, Emily. I can't remember. Were you there? I can't remember. But yeah, I had just said I'll be live today for those of you that were there. They are spectacular. They're beautiful quality pieces. All right. I have more crystals to show. Does anyone want me to show some more of the beautiful crystals up the back there? I've got some nice spheres and hearts. And some raw crystals, some I think they're Vogel cut crystals too, bracelets, and then we've got the pendants at the front as well. So I'll be showing all of the things, but just let me know if there's anything specific. So I was going to stay on till roughly 4 because I did last night and I did start at 1 o'clock today. I probably have done most of what's on the table. I just haven't done terahertz and bloodstone once I finish Smokey. Oh, and hematite. So I can sort of maybe, see how I go, but I probably won't get through absolutely everything. If you've been hoping to see any of those, just let me know and I'll prioritize them as the next thing I show. But all good. Can I get the peridot size 10 in the dragonfly and look at the threaded earrings in peridot lemon quartz? Yeah, sure. I'm going to actually go quickly grab my own lemon quartz one so I can actually put one on to show you. Just give me a sec. All right, so Nicole, I'm just going to quickly grab that peridot. Had to go in through stories to today's live. That's so weird. I wonder if I can share it. Just give me a sec. I'll see if I can find a way to quickly share the live. If I go in. Let me just have a look. Yeah, that's weird. I don't know why I can't see it either. Let's see. All right, okay. I'm just going to share it into our customer group and to see if I can, customers, community, there it is. All right, I've just shared into a couple of our groups. Hopefully that'll help people find it. All right, so I've got the Peridot size 10 dragonfly ring. So Michelle, for Nicole. And I'll show you the threaded earrings I've just got on now as well. So this one is my own pair, but they are such a gorgeous pair. They just sit so nicely. They're comfortable. They're not too heavy. So yeah, that's the threaded earrings. So I have one pair of these citrine and peridot threaded earrings available. So they're normally $150. They're 15% off today. And then I've also got these. I'll just actually bring the camera back around to show you what we have in these ones. So there was just the one pair of the lemon and peridot. Then I also had them in blue topaz and clear, smoky citrine. We've got a couple of gold plated ones there that are $170 originally. So clear quartz and blue topaz. There's rose quartz with amethyst or rose quartz and garnet, amethyst with iolite, and also black onyx. So all of those look gorgeous together. Can I get and Kim, you're keen for the smoky pendants. I'll do those next. We'll do those once I've just finished this. And yeah, but I do. Yeah, that is so weird. Facebook is just a weirdo. I'm sorry, but like it's just decides to do its own thing from one week to the next. Like, thank God the comments are working this week, but like last week I couldn't get comments to show up. It's a bit hectic sometimes. Oh, anyway, it is what it is, right? And yeah, people who are meant to fire me today will fire me. That's just how it goes. Anyway, let's see. So I don't know if Nicole you saw, but that was, yeah, the peridot ring as well. Beautiful size 10 peridot. So we have a few dragonflies, you guys, in different stones, different sizes. And I'm going to do the smoky quartz pendants next. So we'll do a little bit of a discount on these of at least 15%. So depending on the piece. Yeah, it really does, Emily. I'm going to start with the big trillion first. We'll get both, please. No worries. Let me grab those for you. So 15% off both of those items. Nicole, thank you. All right. So let's do these pendants. Got a dragonfly ring from Michelle. Wear it on my thumb. Yeah, they do look great as thumb rings. Sorry, I'm just going to get all of those big smudges off this beautiful crystal. There we go. Look at that. So much nicer. So this is a very sizable trillion cut pendant. Beautiful smoky quartz. That one is code 4736. Normally $425. So that'll be 15% off. That's one of our, it's actually a pretty new arrival actually. Combine invoices, yeah, no worries as well. That's not a problem. So if you guys win things in auctions as well, we do have some auctions ending at 8 p.m. tonight. We can combine any auction items with your invoices as well. That's not a problem. Just let us know. And obviously, you know, just don't, or if you pay your invoice and you've paid shipping and then, you know, we need to adjust credit your shipping or anything, we'll just do that on the live invoice. So whichever way you prefer to do it's fine. We'll figure it out. So this one is 208, code 4734. This is also 15% off. Just a nice simple setting on that one. And then we have a beautiful round. I'm just going to again few smudges on these. Oh, that's so pretty. So many nice facets on that piece. So this one is $3.25 and code 4726. So 15% off $3.25. And then we've also got one beautiful big checkerboard facet oval as well. That one is $3.30, so that will be 15% off, and 4728 is the code. I'll show all of these on. I'm just going to take off my little petite one. Alright, so I'll start with the big trillion piece first. I'll do the rest of the smaller pendants in just a moment. Can I please put what I bought last night and today? Oh yeah, so if you guys purchased anything last night, I'm just adding to the same basket, so it'll all be on the same invoice. So there you go, I've got my threaded earrings on now. Love them. They look really pretty. So that is the Smokey Trillion pendant. Beautiful big mama. So all of the ones I'm about to show are 15% off their marked prices. They are actually quite new arrivals, so I don't normally discount new arrivals, but just for today, if you decide you want to claim one of these beauties, we'll give you a better price. So that is the beautiful round one. So all beautiful, high quality sterling silver, and these are all natural, genuine Smokey Quartz gemstones. Also got the little teardrop there. Well, it's not that little, it's actually quite a medium-sized one. It's the largest of the teardrops that I have. I think actually it's the only teardrop Smokey that I have at the moment. Even though I only restocked Smokey Quartz not that long ago, I've already sold out of most of our smaller pieces. So, oh, isn't that a beautiful colour? So they're quite dark, but especially when you have like a checkerboard facet, you just get a lot more light coming through the stone. So wearing Smokey is great for grounding, obviously. It is also a stone of power. I'm going to keep showing pieces on. I preferred the cab Iolite to faceted Iolite, but I have to say I absolutely love faceted Smokey. I agree. I have had cab Smokey, but you don't often see it as much as, yeah. I've got the raw crystals of Smokey, which I actually really love those. I tend to wear my raw Smokey quite often, actually. I haven't shown this piece in my hand yet, but that is the next size down. I wanted to show the comparison as well. Look at the quality of that big one with that facet. It just really sparkles, doesn't it? All right, I'll show the rest in my hand and then we'll show them on. So I've done the 4 on the right. If anyone wanted me to show them again in terms of prices, just ask and I can go back. So the one that I just had on, get that big smudge off there again. So that piece was $3,855 and $190. I'm going to do a bit more of a discount on that one. Then maybe we'll do that one. Let's see. Was $190. Do you know what? I'll do that one for $140. We'll take $50 off. So $140, $3,855. Oh, what's that? Okay, and then we have this little one, which is a little smaller. $154, that's $4727. That'll be 15% off as well. The newer pieces were a little more expensive. Like the price of silver, as you guys probably know, has gone up and up and up. So any of our newer stock pieces are actually a bit more than our previous stock, and you're getting a really good deal on the older stock discounts, I'll be honest. So this is another new piece, $4730 and $198. Now this has got a little bit more of a detailed silver setting with little brass accents. So I'm going to take my flash off so you can see that one also just in more natural light. It's a really pretty colour, a bit more of a pale smoky, very pretty. So $198, that one has 15% off. It's one of our newer pieces. Same design but in a much smaller piece. That one was $118 and code 4729, again 15% off that one. And a really cute little petite one here. This little piece is $4,559. It was $62. I'll do 20% off that one. That one is now, we'll say $50. So that one's down to 50, was 62. And then of course we had the little points. So this one actually is a great match for the threaded earrings. That's $65. That'll be 15% off, 1005. And the really petite little point pendant, which we have matching earrings, which I showed earlier. This little one here is $82, 15% off, and 1010. There you go. So I'll show these ones on now. If you wanted to see anything else of the other pieces again, of the large ones, just let me know. I'm just going to switch out my collar as well. All right, so I'll do them in the order that I showed them in my hand. So the first one here, I have marked down to 140. This is a really good deal for this piece. So medium size Smokey 140. Similar size, but actually it is a bit smaller. This is a newer arrival. That's that little one there. That's piece number 2. Piece number 3, this has a bit more of the detailed silver setting. Slightly paler smoky. I want to show that in some different light. That one's quite beautiful with a little bit of brass accenting as well. And then the smaller version of that is number 4. I feel like that might look better on a, try that on the smaller collar. Is gold chain pendant 2250. Let me have a look. 22, yes it is. This one here, I can show that one on if you like, Susan. So there was this little one, was number 4. The little teeny tiny one, which was 62 down to 50, is this little one here. Like, I want to zoom in on that one. It's a very sweet little piece. And then we also had the little point pendants. So this would definitely look better on a chain as opposed to a collar, but just for the sake of quickly showing you guys the sizes of them. I showed the little petite one before. I'll just quickly show this gold sheen piece again, Susan. So that was a good deal on that one. It's got beautiful sheen on it. I'm guessing you saw that in the live from last night. So that was the gold sheen piece. All right, you guys, I'm going to do the rest of the crystals in Smokey, and then I reckon I might even just wrap it up. I am starting to feel my energy waning a bit. I'm just going to pop that in your basket. Thank you, Susan. Yeah, I don't want to push it too much because I'll be honest, I'm pretty much feel ready to curl up on a couch about now. My body's definitely been clear about not doing a whole lot. I had the laziest morning. It literally took me 2 hours to get out of bed, which in all honesty I don't normally get that luxury, so I was quite happy to take it while I could. But yeah, definitely has been a slow day. All right, and you know, I think it's the weather as well. This time of year we're sort of meant to be slowing down, aren't we? Winter's not really a time it's not quite the same energy as summer, is it? So, you know, it's nice to kind of embrace that slowing down and going inward and just kind of taking rest. All right, where am I going next with these crystals? Let me start with the bigger pieces. So the next pieces I'm going to show, some of these are Brazilian Smokey Quartz and some of these are our African Smokey Quartz. Yes, there was a piece that looked like phases of the moon. Oh, beautiful. That piece that you got, or are we talking about maybe the obsidian pieces with the triple moon? I'm not sure if that's what you meant. All right, I'm going to put flash on for these so that you can see the beautiful rainbows. So this is Brazilian Smokey Quartz. Brazilian smoky is honestly some of the most beautiful smoky. There's gorgeous clarity. This one does have some, I do remember there was some rainbows up top here. Just got to find the right angle for them. But this is a beautiful generator. I love that it's got the wispy little veils all the way through and really nice clarity. So this gorgeous Brazilian smoky is 200 SQG07. This one's going to be 20% off today. Oh, there's that gorgeous rainbow. It's through the back. You can see when it gets the right angle of light. It's hiding from us at the moment, but anyway, so that's 20% off 200 SQJ07. This is the first time we've discounted these pieces. This next piece is just so beautiful. Again, Brazilian Smokey Quartz. You can see that they've been polished, but in the shape of the natural crystal. So you've got beautiful big face here, the main face of the crystal. A gold sheen cab pendant. Oh, this has got beautiful rainbows all down the side. So really nice clarity all the way through. So that one's quite a big piece. That was 360 SQG08. That one's also going to be 20% off today, so that'll bring it down to nearly 300. Michelle, I was just thinking, I got a faceted ruby bracelet as a present now. I got water on it and it stained my skin pink. That means it was dyed, 100%. Although it could also be the elastic that was dyed. So depending on the colour of the elastic, I have had someone, I had actually a customer once, I think it was, I can't remember what bracelet it was, but we realised that it wasn't the crystal that was dyed, it was the elastic, and it had left a stain. So depending on, what type of ruby it is, if it looks natural, it possibly is, but it could be dyed. So maybe send me a picture and I'd be happy to have a look to let you know. Yeah, so it was the way the light was shining onto the piece. Oh, beautiful. Yeah, sometimes you get to see all kinds of cool things in crystals. Now, this is a really beautiful darker smoky. I'm going to take my flash off, actually. Love the dark colour of this one. So you can see it's got a little bit of tourmaline down the bottom there too. So a bit of extra protection energy on this one. That beautiful piece was 220 SQG06, so 20% off that one as well. I'm just going to put it out there and say, like, I know that you can get cheaper Smokey Quartz, but often they are not Brazilian Smokey Quartz. They're often, like a lot of the smoky that comes out of China is not the same energy as these ones. They are a bit more expensive, but they're also more likely to be sourced in a more ethical way or conscious way. Same with our African crystals. I'm really conscious of where we get our crystals from, and we mainly go through Brazilian and African suppliers, so they are a little more expensive than what you can buy out there, I'll be honest, but you also kind of get what you pay for when you're looking for the energetic properties of things. Crystals do take on the energy of what they've been exposed to, so yeah, good to remember that. Anyway, this is one of our African smoky crystals. This one's actually got a beautiful light polishing over its natural formation. Good afternoon, Nadine. Coming just in time for the end, but that's okay. You can always check out the replay. This one here has already been marked down, was 135 down to 95. So 2804 is the code. Next piece is actually a smoky garden quartz. This is another Brazilian crystal. And I think that's got the most beautiful, I don't know if you can see it, but it actually is like sparkling, the Iolite through the back there. It's a really pretty piece, and like water clear smoky. That's really high quality, gem quality smoky. So this one is 224 LQG01. That one's also a 20% off piece as well. That's just such beautiful quality. I love it. I love it. It kind of looks like a, yeah, I feel like that'd be good for manifestation. Really nice piece. All right, so the next ones we have, I've got a couple of big spheres. This is a very large smoky sphere. There's a couple of kilos. This one, 1.4 kilos. Really nice, deep, dark colour. I've got my flash on. I'll just take it off so you can see it in its natural form. Alright, so that's really dark smoky. I love it. That was $3.50. I might take a little more off this one today. We had made it $2.95. I'll see if I can take a bit more off it. What was on there? Whoops. I'll make that one I'll make it $2.50 today. So $2.50 on the big smoky. And to be honest, if this one doesn't sell, I'll be happy to keep it. I just think it's such a gorgeous quality smoky piece. It's really clear and dark. It's got actually a bit clearer on ones, like paler, and then it goes darker as well. It's really beautiful. So $2.60 on that one. Now, speaking of super clear, here's another really high grade smoky sphere. This one does have just it's actually been polished over, but just so you know, there is like a little, well, you might call it a flaw, you might call it just a little inclusion, but it's not actually like a chip, it's just part of the stone, it's been polished over. Other than that, it is a really nice quality piece, got a beautiful big rainbow in there as well. That's stunning. So that's no flash, guys. So I'll add the flash and might find that there's some more rainbows that pop out with that one. So that was $176 SQS 5. So really high grade smoky with rainbows. That one will be 20% off. SQS 5, $176. That will come down to $140. That's just phenomenal colour and quality for smoky. That's without the flash. Beautiful quality piece. I'll just move back over to where the spheres are. So that was the one we just showed. That was the big one. Got a couple of paler smoky pieces. So this one here is only $80. So you can see the difference in price by quality. When they're not as dark or clear, they obviously get a better price. This has been marked down to $58. SQS 3 was $80 down to $58. So there's some clarity in this. That's African smoky. The other one is Brazilian smoky. This is also Brazilian smoky. Beautiful little rainbow in that one as well. That was $95. It's been marked down to $70. SQS 4. Beautiful quality crystals. All right, so that is those pieces. I do also have a few hearts. These are all African smoky. We'll do 30% off all the hearts. SQS 3 for Imelda. Great claim on that one, Imelda. Thank you. Do you see much in chiastolite? I know I bought one of your pendants. I can definitely get chiastolite from a different supplier. I think I had a ring in chiastolite. It's not a common one to see in jewellery at all, but I can get it for sure. I thought my mum might like a piece at some point because of the natural cross. I think, have I got any left? No, I must have sold out of chiastolite now, I think. Yep, sold out. But I'll make an inquiry. I've got something else to ask about. Would you be after a pendant or a ring? So Ruth, I'll just make a little note there to ask. Yeah, I also haven't seen it much in actual crystals either. I have a piece in my own collection, but I got that years ago. So now I have these little smoky Vogels. These were $32 each. Again, beautiful quality little pieces. I am going to do these for, let me see what I can do on those ones. Let's do them for $25 today. So this will be number one. So $25 from $32. This is number 2. So they're all without damage. They're just beautiful quality little pieces. And number 3. So 3 pieces there of the Vogels. So now $25. They were $32. So the hearts I'm doing 30% off. These are also super clear, beautiful quality. That one is $30. So 30% off. You'll get that for $21. So this will be heart 1. This will be heart number 2. So it was $25. Now $17.50. That's heart number 2. Heart number 3 I think is more of a clear quartz, to be honest. So heart number 3 was $18. That's now $12.60. And heart number 4, that one is $30, so that'll be down to, what was it, 21. That's heart number 4. So we had 1, 2, 3, and 4. I do have more little Smokey Quartz hearts for $15 each. This will be a random pick. I'll do them for $10. Sorry, for the $15 will be 10, 20 will be down to 15. So if you'd like a small smoky heart, just let me know the $20 one or the $15 one, and I'll pop one in your basket. What else have we got in Smoky? I've also got the bracelets in Smoky. So we've got 3 different sizes. There is 10 mil, which is $23. These are all 15% off. 8 mil, which is $19. And the 6 mil, which is $15. So I don't think I have heaps left in stock of these, but they're all 15% off each of those. All right, and then the last crystals I have are the natural crystals. So this one here, I'm pretty sure was actually a Victorian Smoky Quartz. So this is a beautiful natural crystal. That one was originally $85. I'll take that one down to $60 today. So natural Smoky Quartz, you can see the nice big terminations on that side. Lots of terminations on that side as well. And then we've also got a couple more. This one's also, I think, oh, is that natural? I think that's a Victorian one as well. That was $30. I'll do for $20. Nice big natural chunk, natural crystal. And then this one as well, which is also Victorian Smoky. So 30 down to 20. That is C. The one before that was D. Now, the next pieces are Pakistani Smoky Quartz. These are super clear inside. Little natural crystals. That was $16. I'll do 30% off these. So call that 5A. Oops. This will be 30% off as well. SQ8 was $17. And then we have a few small crystals here. That was $10. So these are 30% off. 3G. These are good for gridding, these little ones. Another little natural Pakistani one was $10 as well. 3E. Almost a bit of a heart shape, that one. Another nice little natural smoky crystal. $10 3F. And this last little one, like a flat celestial crystal. It's interesting. That one was $10 3C. So that was all of the smoky, guys. I am going to wrap up the live now. So I didn't actually get to show hematite, but if you want to have a look online at our hematite, if you see a piece that you like, you can send me a message and I'll give you my best price on it. Same with the Numite. The Numite, I'm pretty sure I had discounted in a previous live. I can take a little bit off this one. This one is still full price. Then Bloodstone I didn't quite get to show, but in the Bloodstone again, I was happy to discount some of this. A couple of those pieces may already be discounted. You can have a look online. I think the images are probably a bit dark online of the Bloodstone, so if you're wanting to see any of those pendants, let me know. Oh, the Scully, I forgot him. Thanks for reminding me. Little Scully, he's one of the last skulls that I actually have in stock at the moment. He was $45. I'll do 30% off the little skull. So happy to let you know what that comes down to. And then what else didn't I show? So I did do the Sunstone in Iolite at the start of today's live. And I also showed the Lapis. I didn't quite get to terahertz. You can also find all the terahertz on our website. Again, if you see a piece you like and you send me a private message, I'll give you my best price on one of the pieces. And then these are the auction items, you guys. This is what's ending tonight at 8 p.m. So a lot of these pieces are up to 50% off. There's Dragon Bastite, which is Dragon Bloodstone ring, black onyx studs. There's a strawberry quartz ring there. That's a nice facet. There's a Larima pendant, Uvarovite garnet ring. That's super rare. There's a beautiful rose quartz Buddha carving as a pendant. There's the Malacola slice and Axonite, which is quite a rare crystal. Beautiful big piece there. So that is all on our website. I'll quickly put the link up now if you want to go bid on any of those things or see where the bids are at. There's been pretty low bids, guys, so if you want something as a bargain that's there, you're pretty much almost guaranteed to get one. So yeah, you can certainly have a bid on those. Claiming the skull from Imelda. Thanks, Imelda. I'll do 30% off that one for you. All right, unless there's anything else you guys wanted to quickly see of what I just did a scan of, I might just wrap it up. We did show all of the gold sheen and the hypersthene on last night's live, so if you want to have a look at the replay, you'll be able to catch me showing all those pieces there. Thanks everyone for all of your support. As I mentioned, really appreciate it at the moment. It has been a couple of very quiet months for us, but that's okay. It is what it is, but we've got lots of good deals happening. So if you've had your eye on a special piece, feel free to send me a message and I'll let you know what my best price would be on that. And keep your eyes open for some more really good deals coming up. I'm hoping to launch a sale this week for our website. So yeah, maybe start having a little look and wish listing some items that you like, and you never know what you might be able to get as a really good deal on those pieces. Not sure if I saw a comment on Triastolite. Oh, just a pendant. Yeah, no worries. How much are the Bloodstone spheres? Let me quickly show you that, Imelda, and I'll give you a price on those. So these are African Bloodstone. So they've got a little bit of pyrite flecks through them. That one is $99. I'll do 30% off these. So ABS2 was $99, and that'll come down 30%. And the other one's a little bigger. It was $110. ABS5. It's got a bit more of the red jasper through that one. This looks like paintbrush strokes. I love it. Such a cool piece. Lots of pyrite through that one. So that'll be 30% off as well. ABS 5 or ABS 2. So that's those two pieces. They've both got beautiful beautiful red through them. So that'll be it, guys. So I'll be live next Saturday, same time, about 1 o'clock. And yeah, in the meantime, keep your eyes open for the auctions online. We've got auctions ending every 24 hours, maybe for the next 4 or 5 days, and then that'll be it, full stop. No more auctions. And yeah, if there's something else I was going to mention, I forgot now, but doesn't matter. Oh yeah, so because we had done this table setup on crystals for shadow work, we do also have a blog, which I'll also put a link up to right now for you if it's there. Yes. So here's the link to our recent blog if you want to check that out to learn a bit more about what shadow work is, how to utilize these crystals. And if you did jump in a bit late to our live and you're watching this as a replay or have watched it as a replay, feel free to send me a message with anything you want to claim to get the live sale price. The live sale prices are valid for, I'll say, up to 48 hours after the live ends. Otherwise, you'll just have to buy them on the website. All right, thanks again, everyone, and I hope everyone has a beautiful rest of their weekend. I just saw your comment. Sorry, Nicole, can I get the first Vogel? Got it for you. Lucky I saw that. If I missed any other comments, let me know, but I think that was the only other one that I missed. All right, all good. Thanks, everyone. Have a great night. Bye.